say that they your partner every day. Ain't no need for disguises. I see through niggas like glass houses, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
What is indeed going on, people, and welcome back to Joneth Sports Hangout. Yeah, man. Once again, we're going to start things off like we always do, talking about the Chicago Bears with the rant and rave, like we jump it off every time before guests do get into the show. And if you do want to be a part of the show, the link is in the description, so you can check that out and you can be a part of the Sports Hangout as well. But like I said before, to always jump things off with the Sports Hangout, of course. God damn, the Chicago Bears is 3-7. Lost again to a quarterback that never made a start a day in his life, that looked like he was scared out of his goddamn mind. And somehow the Bears still found a way to lose another gimme game that was given straight to them. Hot fucking dog. It does irritate the hell out of my soul. It does piss me off. But hey, sometimes that's just the way the season does go. But once again, like I said before, if you do want to be a part of the Sports Hangout, the link is in the description. We can talk sports. Of course, we will be doing the NFL pickems and all of the above. And then after that, we will have open talk about all sports and open mediums of all sources. But like I said before, man, it's going to be real tough just to see the Bears be in this position. And hopefully next year they don't be in this type of position again. They slowly but surely, but it's becoming the Detroit Lions. We're not just as bad as them yet, but it can get real ugly. And of course, yeah, they do take on the Detroit Lions tomorrow at 11 a.m. Or 11:30 a.m. Central Time. So to make sure to just tune in to that, I will also be doing a halftime show during that time period. So hopefully, when that does happen, man, it will be positive vibes. It won't be irritating vibes. Just to go ahead and see that. What's going on, Jay? What's going down with you, man? If you want to tune in, if you want to be a part of it, man, if you want to be a part of Sports Hangout, the link is in the description, so you can tune in and also be a part of it as well. And rant and rave about your San Francisco 49ers and talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, basically the good things that I did see out there was the defensive line, the Bears front seven. They was able to get 6 sacks in the last game, but of course they couldn't stop the run on a consistent basis. And of course they couldn't stop the pass at all because teams know not to throw to Jalen Johnson whatsoever. They just continue to throw to Duke Shelley and also Kendall Vildor because they know that those two guys are ass. And of course, now we bring in our first guest of the show, and that is John J. What is going on, John J? How you feeling, man?
What up?
How you feeling, bro? How your day going so far?
Well, had a live stream with a Vikings fan, so and then doing a lot of research for the game. So that's been my day. Has been my day.
Yeah, that's all good, man. Of course, I made sure to tune in to your stream. I watched the entire stream.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got the time to be able to tune in to it, so I was like, God damn, this is the first time I was able to watch more than 20 minutes of it. Shit. I usually be working.
Yeah.
But I had an off day, so I was happy to be able to see it. Man,
Yeah.
you be vibing, man. I like the fact that you vibe with everybody. It's never stale when you on.
Oh yeah. I've always been a social creature. I go around talking with so many people. That's why I'm very good with people. I'm very blessed that I have that gift because even my generation today, they are not big on social interaction for whatever the reason. So I love vibing with people. That was mostly like two people just having a conversation about their teams and goofing around. And of course, my boys always goofing around in the chat. And so that's why I love talking to fans.
Oh, okay. Jay Mouse said that you did a live stream with the owner of the Timberwolves.
uh, yeah, that's funny. That's my
Yeah.
boy J Mouse is always following me. Shout out to this dude. He was a guy I don't know how you feel, but this is the guy who actually broke the news on YTC stream when the Packers and the Bears played, and he told me that hey John Jay breaking news, and he was talking about how Aaron Rodgers was like dissing
Let's
the
go.
Bears. Yep.
Oh. What's going on, Giants Nation? I seen that you did your test live stream today. I was tuning into it as much as I could before I wind up having to do 5,000 different things and barely was able to make it back and do this.
Yeah. Honestly,
Hey, John. Hey, Jonah, put me on the big screen for a moment.
Hold on, just real quick. I was just trying to hear what Giants Nation was saying. What you were saying, Giants Nation?
I saw because I know Wednesday's your day, but I went on your channel and usually you post like on Sunday or Monday the Hangout stream. So I just assumed because I know you said you got shit going on in your personal life. So I was thinking he might not be able to make it, but then I looked on my phone and saw he was going live. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just wrap this up with Butters. I already went for an hour, wrap this up. The test stream went good, so now I can I know what to do and stuff like that and get y'all on there. So.
Okay, cool. I'm about to say shit because yeah, there has been some things been going on, but everything is starting to smooth out and starting to pan out just a little bit. So it was just I was ripping and running so much today. I didn't even get the chance to even put it up ahead of time. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, Unc? What's going on, Unc? I'm happy that you're able to make it, man. Happy that you're tuning in. What's going on, Mr. YTC? Let's go ahead and put Butters on a single layer. Why you got this man? Why you got a picture of this man playing with his feet?
Don't ask questions.
Illuminati confirmed. You always do it. That's the reason why now I got it as I got it in the link as a hashtag now. Hashtag Illuminati confirmed, though, man. I gotta keep it.
I saw that when I was clicking on here. Started dying.
Hell yeah, I always be making some people laugh.
Yo, everybody's like, Butters, what the fuck?
My voice feeling so raspy right now. What was going on with you, YTC? Who the hell was you screaming at? Hey, your voice raspy. Shit, I never even heard you yell a day in my life. So what the fuck?
Whoa. Oh, I was about to say.
Yes, sir.
Illuminati.
What Joneth said, absolutely. Shit, what's going on, Optimus, man? If you want to hop in too, bro, the link is always in the link of the description. Is always open for anybody to hop in. As long as you ain't on no weird shit, you are welcome. On my mama.
But I'm on some weird shit.
I'm about to say you let Butters in this shit.
Well, Butters is he got CEO black card, so he automatically come in.
Yeah. You talking about names are weird.
Right. Well, he not see his levels to weird. Butters is like level 2 out of 10. I ain't seen some weird shit in my life, so that's why I'm like Butters ain't that bad. But shit, man, I was already doing the rant and rave for the Bears, talking about how bad the team is this year and how literally the past 5 weeks they just been choking games left and right, the games they was able to win, and then the rest of it they just been fucking up. But you know how it is, Butters. 1 year the team can be 3-13, and then the following year they can wind up being 13-3. So it can flip just like that, just by having a few key players here and there. Butters is not level 10 weird. At least no, he not level 10 weird because Butters ain't never tried to expose himself live. He ain't never tried to do no shit like that. He ain't never tried to come up in no live stream with a dick picture or no weird shit like that. So
no, please don't.
I can't play no defense.
So because of that, that's the reason why I fucks with Butters anyway. Butters is cool as hell, but yeah, man. To continue to rant and rave, go ahead, John Jay. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly for your team.
Yeah. Let's see. What can I say about this game? Let's see. Let's get the good out the way. The Niners defense and the offense played the way they were supposed to. They did their job. Coaching did extraordinary, just keeping Jimmy Garoppolo just manage the football game. Let the playmakers do their job on the defensive side of the ball. The defense did what they were supposed to do. Play against a team that's a rebuild team, and they did the job. And see, the bad was Jimmy Garoppolo had a wide open wide receiver. Well, actually, a running back, Jeff Wilson Jr., and he threw the ball too far to catch, and he was wide open. So that was bad. I don't know why he did that. Let's see. Ugly. Let's see. I can't say anything negative. The Niners did their job, what they were supposed to do, and now we're 5-5, and now we gotta focus on the Vikings. So keep it short and sweet.
Okay, yeah. Giants Nation, you got next. How you feel about your team so far?
So about me?
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Good is we fired Jason Garrett. That's the only good. The bad is I know I was in your stream yesterday saying
right
leaving Freddie Kitchens. But the thing is, I don't know how Freddie Kitchens is just gonna come in after nowhere and just revamp this whole offense. I don't know how he's gonna do it. And we're playing Philly. Philly's playing good. And I just don't know how he's gonna do it. The bad is that I don't know if the Giants have the morale or the toughness, even with Joe Judge at head coach, that they can turn it around. I thought with us winning 2 out of the 3 games before our bye, and then coming into the Bucs playing competitive, I'm like, all right, maybe this team can do something. But then after the second half, I was like, all right, this team just totally lost morale. And then which leads me to the ugly is that the Eagles, the Redskins, and the Cowboys are not. They're playing good now. All of a sudden, like these guys have been. I know the Cowboys just lost to the Chiefs, but they didn't have Amari Cooper, and it is the Chiefs, so I can understand that. But I feel like they're. I'm rooting for the Raiders, but my money will be on the Cowboys if I put money on it. So the ugly is now the Eagles are catching momentum, the Redskins are catching momentum, and the Cowboys are probably going to beat the Raiders. They're going to start catching momentum, and then we're going to take a downturn like we did on the Bucs. So other than that, it's just a typical Giants season. So that's the good, bad, and the ugly for me, Joneth.
Okay, man. Butters, even though I already spoke on the Bears, I want to hear your take on it. How do you feel about what's been going on this season, and how you think the season gonna turn out next time with the
Look,
good,
for all these bunch of rumors, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen tomorrow. I don't even know. First it was real, and now it's fake. Like, I mean. At this point, what is stopping them for just firing him right now?
Honestly, I do not know. Honestly, he should have been fired by now, and he should have been, just resting at home and spending time with the family for Thanksgiving, and allowing the special teams coordinator, who for one game that he coached, the Bears did lose to the 49ers, but the offense looked a hell of a lot better, way more prepared. And they knew exactly what they needed to do out there. Just the difference was, of course, Mac wasn't playing in that game. And on top of that, when you have Kendall Vildor and Duke Shelley out there, you always going to go wrong. It's always going to be ugly when it comes down to that. But go ahead, Butters, continue.
I thought Kendall Vildor would take a next step. He did have an up and down year last year, but I had a feeling when Jalen got hurt last year, he was thrust into that position. So I'm like, okay, maybe next year will be his year. Maybe it's just a sophomore slump like it does to everybody, but Kendall Vildor failed expectations.
I couldn't believe that you actually had expectations for Kendall Vildor, because based on what I saw last year, he was barely average at best. He was barely.
Yeah, that's why
average.
I said he had an up and down year, but that's what you expected out of a rookie.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. He's too small with today's NFL. He's way too small to be a number two corner, and on top of that, his cover skills is so ass to a point that at best, he would be a number three corner. At best, he's really more so of a dime corner package. But on a bad team, he can be a starting nickelback and then improve his skills that way. But Duke Shelley, man, that's that guy right there. He should be strictly a special teamer. He should never be on that field unless everybody is fucking hurt or dead, basically. I do know that much.
Mm.
But the good is that no matter I hope tomorrow will be the last game we ever see the fucking clown.
Hey, yeah, that would be a good thing, but shit. Hopefully with a good thing happening, the team is able to get it together and win some more games. Because if they can't win no more games with a few still very winnable teams on this schedule, man, it's gonna be just disappointing to see.
We don't have any more winnable games anymore.
Really, Seattle still is a winnable game. The Giants is still a winnable game.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
It's still a winnable game.
If we lost to Tyler, what was his face? Tyler Huntley, anything's possible.
Vildor is not that short. He 5'11".
I'll say there's a lot of potential winners. Like nothing's guaranteed with y'all.
No, this is what I'm saying. That's why I say winnable games. I didn't say guaranteed. Because they can shock the Cardinals if they come in and they can come in and lay an egg. They have done it before. And you said the average cornerback height is around 5'10". Yeah, but the average wide receiver height is around 6'2", 6'3".
Yep.
And even though Kendall Vildor is 5'11", he doesn't possess.
Bro, you missed that.
Hell no, this man over there crying over there, but it's funny. You good, shit. But the average receiver is 6'3", but Kendall Vildor can't cover anybody. He doesn't have enough body to cover anybody. He's too damn small. He gets overpowered way too goddamn easy. And because of that, that's the reason why I feel like he will be probably better suited at being a number 3 or number 4 at the cornerback position, because as we can clearly see, he's definitely not ready to be a number 2. He up on the man in excellent coverage, and he's still grabbing people out in the open anyway. That's the reason why I'm like, nah, he definitely not ready for that. And that's the reason why I feel like he's too small. Who are the Bears contenders for the rest of the season? I don't know. I'm about to say, because just based on how bad they play, in order for them to even be anything remotely of contenders, they have to literally win every game here on out and dominate majority of the teams from here on out. And the chances of that happening is little to none. We got Gavin coming in. What's going on, Gavin?
What's up, boys? What's going on, boys? It's me. It's Notorious GNB. What's going on, guys?
What up?
What's up?
Hey, Gavin, you missed my interview, man. I'm disappointed.
Which interview? When?
I'm joking.
What interview? What did I miss? What interview did I miss?
I had a Vikings fan. We talked football.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, Slim? What's going on, Khalil? How you feeling, man? It's been a while since I seen you in here. I know you be working your ass off now. Work so much you can't even make it to the gym no more. But shit, keep doing your thing. Keep getting that bread, bro. Real talk.
Yep.
Yo, Joneth. Ghost to do Drive really doesn't like Justin Fields. He always be talking shit about him.
Yeah, of course. Well, the thing is, me and Judah have spoke on it privately and publicly before that Justin Fields was not ready and that they should. And even if he was ready, it would have been best to start Andy Dalton, throw him to the wolves, let him get beat up, let Justin Fields learn on the sideline, and then late in the season, when it reached somewhat like this, then you put Justin Fields in and have him play out the rest of the season, and that's why you get the evaluation. But because Andy Dalton got hurt, Justin Fields wound up coming in early, and then ever since then, Justin Fields been taking a beating all season, and then eventually he not playing. That's basically what the hell just happened. Justin
Well, when
Fields
you're
wound up
behind
coming
the
in.
Bears' offensive line, the Bears' offensive line still has given up the most sacks in the NFL. Sam Mustipher needs to look. What is it going to take to bench Sam Mustipher at this point? Like he's horrible.
You can't really bench him at this point because whoever the hell you got behind him must be worse. If Sam
No,
Mustipher is
we
still
got
starting.
Cody. No, we would move Cody Whitehair to the center.
But we seen how bad that happened last year. That's the reason why Cody Whitehair got moved back to guard and put Sam Mustipher at center because Cody Whitehair was struggling at center. Even though his first few years in the league at center, he was like a Pro Bowl caliber center. But his inconsistencies is what led to the reason why he's like that. And a matter of fact, just to answer your question, I can answer that right here. Shit.
Yeah, that. But on that's why I predict the Bears to lose Sunday because until I see them turn things around, I have no choice
You
but to
missed
make them
out though.
lose
Roll off.
every game this season. I got no choice until I see it.
Yeah, it is true. But basically, to rate all the contenders and can they beat most of them to clinch
Yo,
a playoff
this don't
wild
make
card spot?
no sense.
I don't know. I don't know if they can. They do have a chance against the Giants. They do have a chance against the Vikings and Seattle. But it's gonna be real tough go against the Cardinals. That's the toughest game that's left really on the schedule. Seattle looks very
Stop, bro.
vulnerable
There's
right now.
no
The
way. Come
Vikings is
on.
up and
You can't
down.
call that. They get over.
Oh damn, they got you going nuts.
That
Illuminati
shit,
confirmed.
My fault. My
funny
fault,
to
Joneth. My bad.
me.
Go ahead, bro.
That shit funny to me.
Hell to the no. But it is what it is though, man.
Bro, if we made Tyler Huntley win his first ever game, we can make anybody win their first NFL game. Hell, we might even give Tim Boyle his first ever NFL win.
Another
Yeah,
foul.
that's see now, Butters, you making me you trying to make a nigga sad over here. Ain't nobody trying to be sad. It's one more game again before Thanksgiving, but we just got to see how it's gonna turn out. What's going down, Taj? How you feeling, bro?
Yo, yo, yo.
It's good, Taj.
Bro, oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, Kofi, I'm playing 2K. I'm not watching any of the basketball games.
Oh yeah, he playing the hell out of that. I sure meant to ask you that. I sure meant
Yo, yo,
to
yo.
tell you
I,
that
I
I
too.
want to
don't
actually.
even think the Knicks are playing today or the Nets, so.
Yeah, part of me wants the Bears to keep Matt Nagy so I can see Kale's reaction because Kale about to go in.
Well, KO, just to answer that question real quick, man. It's an 82 game season. Everybody is gonna lose to a team that they shouldn't have. Even with the Bobcats back in the day when they won 7 games, only 7 games. It was still a shock
Wait,
whenever
hold
they
on.
beat
Talk about
anybody,
the
but it's
Bobcats
bound to
only
happen.
won 7 games in an
Ain't
82
nobody in the
season.
NBA gonna go winless.
The Bobcats only won 7 games in a season before.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yep.
god!
Yep.
and that was with Kemba Walker on the team.
Yep.
Hold on. When did the Bobcats go away? I forgot. Like 2013, 14.
Yeah, somewhere around there when they wind up becoming returning to being the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yo. When KO gets angry, he makes a video and then he puts the bot music.
Hell no. Hey, just give me a hot second. I'm gonna come right back. And then right after that, then we're gonna do the NFL pick 'em. So just give me a hot second real quick.
hmm
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god, Giannis doesn't have that good handle.
hmm All right, Gavin, let's go Liverpool. Give me that song.
LIV, peace, WOL, Liverpool FC.
Hell
Yes, let's
yes.
go. Let's go.
Hell yes. Just because of you, I'm gonna buy me a Liverpool jersey. I love that song. That song is that
You
song
never
is
walk alone. That's their song. You mean I can't sing that? I can't sing that because copyright. You mean? But,
okay.
but yeah, just Google it, man. Just go to YouTube. You will never walk alone.
Okay.
That's the Liverpool anthem. All right, it's sung at every home game. That is, yeah.
Yeah, in the 2011-2012 season, the Charlotte Bobcats had a record of 7 victories and 59 losses. I think they lost like 29 games in a row. Oh man, that was funny. That was funny.
Oh, Joneth, I just got the news. Jared Goff is gonna play tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Me and Kofi, I spoke on it yesterday. And Awesome Kid, the guy you talking to as well, that's my uncle. So yeah. Shout out to him. The Hampton Enterprise. Shout out to him, the Hampton Enterprise, man.
Oh, shout out to Joneth's uncle. What's up, man?
Is he gonna go watch your fight? Is your uncle going to watch the fight with him?
He a big time businessman. That man worked like 35 jobs at once and still had time to luckily hop on my stream and comment on it. So I'm happy about that.
Is he going to your fight? Is he going to your fight?
Now we getting ready to matter of fact, thanks for sharing the Bulls update. What's the score in quarter? I'm about to say, KO, if you still on, man, type it out and see exactly what it is. I don't even see it right now because
my boy KO about if we lose, he's gonna get the rap music. Be like, oh y'all trash. How did you lose to the Rockets?
Yo, this game is so fucking bad.
I just imagine whenever Cole wants to make a video and one makes like a hate video, he always gets the music and talks shit. I'm like, bro, KO, is this how you really trash talk? Just put a bass in your voice.
Yo to the nom.
Oh man.
So.
Joneth, is your uncle going to watch your fight?
Okay. But now we getting ready to start the NFL pickems for week 12. Let's see exactly how this gonna go now. Now, of course, we all know that the first game of the week will be tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. The Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions in Detroit. Who y'all got?
I already said my predictions.
Yeah, but ain't nobody heard you say it on this channel. All you got to do is say who you think gonna win.
I said it earlier when I said I would pick the Lions to win.
Yeah, I got the Lions.
Okay, who you got, Gav?
I got the Bears. I have, yeah. It's going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be absolutely terrible game. It is, but it's going to be something like 17-14 Bears.
Okay, I'm picking the Bears in this game simply because it's Detroit and the Bears still have the number they have been. Yeah. They 5-1 in the past 6 games. So yeah, I gotta pick Detroit. I mean the Bears. Shit, fuck Detroit.
Yeah, and Detroit on one season. Golf is crap.
I'm choosing the Bears. I'm choosing the Bears. The Lions are overrated. Their team is garbage. So that's my pick.
Damn, that's crazy that they overrated even though they 0-8-1.
You should have said fuck Don Bird.
Don Bird is the idiot. Oh yeah, we're underappreciated.
Don Bird is a legend. Don Bird over everyone.
No, Don Bird.
Don Bird's 2024.
Don Bird 2024. Yes.
Oh,
But as you
Illuminati
know.
confirmed. Illuminati confirmed. My uncle picking the Lions. Illuminati confirmed.
Oh, he's got. Is he a Bates
Oh
fan as
shit.
well? Is he a Bates fan as
Oh
well? He's
shit.
another
It's
Kofi. He's another Kofi. Kofi
Kofi got the bed.
Kofi
Okay,
got yeah, but
I
he
hope
said
the
the
Bears
Lions
win
yesterday.
tomorrow. Oh shit! I hope it don't turn out to be that way, man. I'm gonna be salty as hell during the halftime show and the post game show. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Mhm.
I'll
Oh
be
my
there for
god!
that. If you lose at halftime, I'll be there.
Well, I about to say, I swear to God, y'all gonna see me turning to Slack Daddy TV. Y'all gonna hear me or cursing my ass off. Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
mama.
mama.
Don Burr had the audacity to call in a 49ers call-in show.
Ron
Had
Moore.
the on Rumble, and he had the audacity. He had the audacity. He said, "We have the best center in the league. We got the best rookie tackle that from the draft. The quarterback went to a Super Bowl. Our defense has all." He was just saying stupid. Yeah.
The
Anyway.
quarterback was a
He
prodigy.
scored 30 points on y'all.
Is Sean McVay.
Hell no.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Hell to the no. No, but
Who's the
okay.
next
Then.
picker, man? Joneth, who's the next picker?
Okay, yeah, I'm just about to go to it. The next pick'em, of course. Hold on, let me get in the next guest. TRL is in. Going on, TRL.
Oh, what's up, TRL?
What up?
Let's go, TRL.
Oh yeah, anybody that wants to describe the TRL Giants Nation, Mr. YTC channel, I didn't get the chance to get everybody links in. I was trying to get the John Jay's, CG's, just didn't have enough time. But everybody link is in the description. John Jay, the next time I get the chance to, I'll make sure to put you on there too. Gavin, if you all you got to do is comment down below. Then after I can make you a mod on here as well.
Yeah, I'll comment on it.
Cool. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm gonna try to make sure I put everybody link in the description. So anybody that tuned in that is new to the channel that just tuning in or watch, go to the link in the description. You can tune in to everybody channel that I listed on down there.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the Bears starting quarterback? Carrot Top or Freshie? Oh, Carrot Top. Andy Dalton.
Oh, look.
Perfect. Carrot
Come
Top.
on.
Carrot Top. Yeah.
TRL, who's your pick? Who's your pick for the Bears Lions game? TRL.
Probably still the Bears. I'm not picking the Lions anymore.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Matter of fact, yeah. Every time TRL picked the Lions, they did get their ass smoked.
Yeah.
No. Pick the Lions. Pick the Lions. Pick the Lions.
Yeah. Pick the Lions, bro. So then the Lions get their ass whooped 45-0.
Okay, I picked the fucking Lions.
All right, but the next teams that it is on the list is the Raiders versus the Cowboys tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Who you got? Yeah, I know, right?
Ew.
God.
The
Raiders and the Cowboys.
Raiders.
Is Amari Cooper coming back?
No.
Nah, he has COVID, I think.
Fucking Raiders then.
And CD's in a concussion protocol.
Raiders. No, fuck them boys.
All right.
Okay, then I might have to. Even with all that happened, I might still have to pick the Cowboys in this one. Simply because I just don't know. Because the Raiders just been way too inconsistent. They did start off as contenders. They was looking high, and then after the Bears smoked their ass, it's like they ain't been able to get shit together after that.
I told you that's what they do every year.
Yeah, it is. It is true. They've been doing this. They've been doing the same thing. I say since 2007, 2008. Like they have beat. Like they end up beating everybody in their division at that time. They had sweep the division, but lose every game outside the division. End up with a record like that.
Yeah, I don't think it helped with the John Gruden episode either, with the head coach going halfway through the season. That hasn't helped their cause at all either. So yeah, I'm going Cowboys. I think Elliott. Dude, Dak is absolutely on fire since his leg breaks. He's come back. He's obviously going to win comeback player of the year. Even though I think maybe it should be Nick Bosa, but that's me being biased, right?
Yes.
That's me being biased. That is right. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I think the Cowboys just got enough to beat the Raiders. I do. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Cowboys for me.
Okay, yeah, the same thing I'm about to say, and I got the Cowboys winning this game like 31-20. It'd be close at first, but Cowboys pull away at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, too. Also, I made you a mod, so if anybody hop in the stream talking after Saturday night, or I usually wind up running some people that got that 666 type of weird shit. You can go ahead and block them like anybody else.
Yeah.
All those weirdos.
It's that stupid no life Saints fan nuns are.
It's all good. That's the reason why I try to make everybody mods that tune into the channel on the regular, so that if you don't feel like tuning in, if you don't feel like hopping in the stream, you can at least get them up out of there quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But the next two teams, two teams coming up as well. This is, of course, the Thursday night football game, and it's the Bills versus the Saints in New Orleans. Who you got?
Bills.
Damn, that was that was simultaneous.
In the Bills on like a 3 or 4 game losing streak.
I think you're thinking about the Saints.
No, the Bills. The Bills are lost. They lost 2.
Bills are on a 1-game losing streak. They beat the Jets before losing to the fucking Colts.
Oh, right. Yeah. See? So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Bills. Yeah. The Bills are a better team. That's all I'm going to say.
Way better.
Probably. Well, the team that everybody thought they were at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, everybody was ready to crown the Bills. And what's their record now? Is it 7-3, 6-4?
6-4.
Yeah, about
6-4. See,
and they have the yeah.
The AFC is so ass this year.
Yes.
Like that's why my prediction is the team that makes it out of the NFC in the playoffs is the team that's winning the Super Bowl.
Yep. It won't be the Cardinals.
I mean, it won't be your Whiners either. So I mean,
who cares, man?
Any given Sunday, you're gonna be in the dance to win it. You're gonna be in it to win it. Let's go.
I'm still picking the Bills anyway because just how inconsistent the Saints was, and especially how terrible they played Sunday. You have no choice but to go with the Bills to get their 7th win of the season. Straight up.
Now, if Jameis was playing, I might pick the Saints.
Right. If he was playing, yeah, but who the hell was the quarterback again? Trevor Siemian?
Yep. A.K.A. Trevor Siemens.
Right. Yeah, that's I wish I would pick the Saints while Trevor Siemian is out there starting. You bound to lose your money unless all of a sudden this dude steal Michael Jordan's secret stuff from the Looney Tunes movie and start drinking that shit and he start killing or some shit. Other than that,
Bills playing like ass. The Bills are playing like ass.
So
good point.
I take that ass playing it and have a 6-4 record over 3-7 any day. So shit. I take that. I know that much. And then after the Thursday night football game, of course, now we transition over to the first Sunday morning game at 12 o'clock, and it is the Steelers versus the Bengals in Cincinnati.
Bengals.
You know what? I'm picking the upset. I'm picking the Bengals.
Bengals.
It's not really an upset, but
yeah.
Right, I just want to say, right, Mr. White EC will back me up on this, right? And I called the Bengals to do well this season. In the off season, I did. Joe Burrow's going to come back. I swear, right? Yeah, I swear. I said, right, Joe Burrow's going to come back, right? He's going to look like a different player, right? Yeah, because he looked okay before his leg break last season. Before his leg break, he was looking like a damn good quarterback. And they've all rallied around him there. And they're playing for him. And the Bengals are a completely different side to the Bengals team that we saw last year. So yeah, I'm calling the Bengals as well. I've been calling them all season out, boys.
Yeah, I got the Bengals too, and I wouldn't. And like TRL said, I don't look at it as an upset. If the Steelers beat the Bengals, that would be the upset right there.
Yep.
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't know though, because the Steelers suck this season. Is it
Yes,
really
they
as
do. I
upset?
don't know how they have 5 wins.
Because they're
Bro.
playing shitty teams.
One of
They
them,
were
one of
pretenders
them,
last year.
one of them,
Last year they were
one of them
fucking
came by the
pretenders.
referees, but okay.
Let's go.
When they rated like the worst 13-3 team ever or something like that last season, and then they were like one
something
and
like
done in the
that.
playoffs. It's fucking shit. They're crap. I mean, Bengals all day.
Yes.
They only won because of the referees.
Yeah, I'm about to say now. Last year they did start out 11-0 before just Big Ben
They
decided that
they
he wanted
played the
to get
Bears. They
old.
played the
That's how
fucking
it happened.
Seahawks. They played an overrated Bills team. Who else did they fucking play?
They need the referees to beat us.
A bunch of shit cans. That's all I know.
Yeah, exactamente.
Yeah, I heard that slight slide against the Bears, TRL. You can go fuck yourself.
I mean, am I lying? Bears are playing like shit right now. Am I wrong?
No, you ain't wrong, but you can't say that out loud. Go fuck yourself.
Well,
but it's
my
all
team,
good though.
the Niners did beat the Bears, so I can say that.
but you guys are allowed to talk shit about my Cardinals though, right?
I don't. TRL, when have you ever heard me talk shit about the Cardinals?
TRL, I have.
He went off an awesome kid.
That's actually a good point.
Right, I know. I talk shit to Awesome Kid. I've never actually talked shit about the actual Cardinals. I've talked shit to Awesome Kid back then, but never said nothing about the Cardinals because I like the players that the Cardinals had over the years, from Larry Fitzgerald, even Josh McCown. Even though he was terrible when he was with him, he got better later on. Anquan Bolden, even when they had the old ass Emmitt Smith and everybody else that they had on their team, Kurt Warner, all the above. So I'm like,
never forget.
I have talked shit about the Cardinals, so yes, I will admit that.
Well, you have a reason though, John J.
I have a reason too as well. I do.
We're not.
Wait, we have a reason to hate the Cardinals because of Awesome Kid.
No, see, I don't. That's not a good enough reason.
Exactly.
It's actually not a good enough reason for me.
So
and honestly,
what if Awesome Kid was a Bears fan? You hate your own team?
No, because
Awesome Kid wouldn't be trolling.
I'd be like, yeah, we don't claim that fan.
So it'd be like the Cold Raven.
Yeah.
Hell no. I claim Awesome Kid. That's why I pushed so hard for that nigga to be a mod.
Yeah, he was getting bullied by you guys at first. I didn't know this stuff, bless him. He was getting bounced around a bit.
But move it on to the pickems now. The second NFL team, that second game of the 12 o'clock games is the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Who you get?
Carolina.
Are you saying the Panthers, boys? It's in Miami. 2-1. They won last week, boys.
Carolina. They're not going to change my mind.
I'm picking Miami for upset.
Hey,
I'm picking Miami as an upset.
I think they could do it. Miami
That's your upset of the week.
Yeah, that's one of my upsets of the week. I should have. Matter of fact, did I pick? No, I didn't pick them when they went against Baltimore. Everybody picked Baltimore, and Baltimore got their ass lit up. And I believe that they got the opportunity to turn around and do the same goddamn thing to the Panthers.
Yo, Levine.
This just how I feel
last week as well. Tua looked good. He looked decent last week. Tua did. So
yeah, but they played against the Jets. That was garbage.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Like if they played somebody else better than the Jets, then I would have picked Miami.
5-5 as well. Christian McCaffrey's fit. Yeah, guys, is Christian McCaffrey fit yet?
Fuck Christian McCaffrey.
Damn.
Panthers is different team without him. Without him,
So everybody else got Carolina except me. I picked Miami. I feel like now I feel like Butters when he picks somebody, everybody else look at him crazy. Like what? Hell no, Butters, you rubbing off on me, man. You rubbing off on me. But the next pick'em that is coming up now is the Eagles versus the New York Football Giants in New York.
This one
Who
will
you
be
got?
amazing. This one will
Oh man,
this one will be amazing.
this is gonna be a good one.
Eagles.
I got the Eagles.
Are
Got
the
the Eagles.
Giants fans gonna go
Yeah, me
into
too.
Philadelphia?
Me too. I got the Eagles. Yeah, me too.
Are the Giants fans going to go into Philadelphia the same way that the San Francisco 49er fans went in there? Because we went in there and we rocked the fucking Giants. Like, we took over the Rocky Start gym. They were rioting. Like, they cried real tears. Like, we shook Philadelphia to its core. So, the Giants could do something like that. Maybe they could pull it off. But no, I don't think so.
Yo, these motherfuckers are so automatic on the free throw line.
I got my Giants.
Was it two? Is it MetLife?
Bulls are ass. They're losing to the Rockets.
I'm sorry. I'm going with the Eagles. The Eagles are a better team right now.
Was it two? Was it MetLife or was it at the Eagles Stadium?
MetLife, I think. Right, Joneth? MetLife?
Yeah, it's at MetLife Stadium.
Oh, well, that turf, that artificial pitch. Oh my
TOP.
god!
Yes.
What the hell does that mean?
Fuck that pitch. Fuck the MetLife pitch.
He's talking about the turf.
Yeah, fly Eagles fly over the Giants and take a mean shit on them. That means blow their ass out. That's what it means.
I don't know. The Giants are
don't get
over.
mad at me because your team gonna lose to the Lions, all right?
Illuminati confirmed.
All right?
Illuminati confirmed.
Giants Nation. I picked the Lions, therefore they're gonna get their asses.
It's hunting season in MetLife on Sunday, all right?
Yeah, I'm going Giants. Guys. I'm going Giants.
Giants Nation, you ain't noticed that I hit the mute button on your ass.
I know, I just saw it right now. I was gonna say, fuck you.
I fancy the Giants, anyways.
I'm sorry, I got the Eagles.
Yeah. No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the Bulls update real quick. Okay, yeah.
Their ass.
So it's a mix between the Giants and the Eagles.
Yo,
So,
KO, come in here and roast heroes, bitch ass.
If you do come in though, I'll take my.
Make sure
you come in,
bring that song.
Butters, you're losing to the Rockets. I hope you know that.
What's the score, DRL? What's the score and what quarter is it?
I don't. Well, it's the fourth quarter, but last time I checked, they were losing. I forgot what the score was.
Okay, then. Let me go ahead and do the next pick 'em. And while y'all discussing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and review what the Bulls score is real quick. But the next teams that is playing each other, and that is the Tennessee Titans going against the New England Patriots in Foxborough. Who you got?
Game of the week.
Wait.
Actually, wait, no, fuck that. Patriots.
Oh, Patriots versus the Titans. Okay.
Patriots.
Yeah, but
I forgot they lost to the Texans.
I got the Titans.
Is Derrick Henry a healthy voice? Is he healthy? Derrick Henry?
He's out for the year.
Is he? I
Yeah,
know
Henry's out
I know
for
he
the
had an injury, like. Is he out? Is he, guys? Yeah. If he's out,
He
he's
might
taking the piss,
be
yes.
able to come back, but I think he's out for the year, though.
He said if the Bears lose, you got to get Twitter.
If Derrick Henry plays, I say the Titans. If Derrick Henry is out, it's the Patriots. That's my pick.
If
Okay.
the Bears lose, you got to get Twitter.
Now, see the reason why he said this because he know that I don't do Twitter and no shit like that. So
that's a big deal.
I'm not taking that bet.
You gotta take that bet.
taking that bet,
You
Slim.
gotta take that bet.
I'm not taking that bet, Slim. I'm not taking that bet, Slim.
Take that bet, Joneth. Be a man. Be a man now. Take that bet.
But just to answer my question. But just to answer your question real quick, the Rockets is up 99-94. It is 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter right now. Damn, the Rockets is 1-16. Oh shit! Damn!
They're on a 15. Hey, they're on a 15-game losing streak too.
Anyway.
Oh shit! God, I see why KO mad now. Come on, boys, don't fuck this up. Oh,
anyway,
shit.
I got the Patriots.
Just a quick reminder: the Suns are on a 14-game winning streak right now. So yeah,
Warriors come out to play. That's all I have to say.
That's the reason why the Bulls is losing. They had a terrible third quarter where Houston scored 35 points and the Bulls was only able to score 18.
I got the Patriots. That's my pick.
God damn. No, I just
Oh,
answered that question.
Alex
I
Caruso.
just want to hear the answers there real quick from my
Alex
uncle.
Caruso just made it a
Yeah, I got a pick.
3-score game.
Well, I have.
Okay.
Oh, TRO, y'all losing to my Knicks? You bum?
Wait, what?
Y'all losing to the Knicks?
No, we're not. We won
Let's
today.
go,
That's what
Knicks.
Awesome Kid just said.
We won today. The fuck?
Oh.
TRL, you're losing to the Knicks.
Oh no, we play them on the 26th. So this Friday.
Oh, he's talking about.
Yo, these motherfuckers are so automatic.
And awesome kid, you're losing to us in January, so I don't know what you're talking about, but
Warriors are going to beat the Suns next week.
we play you guys 2 times in the same week, and we're gonna beat you guys both times.
No, you won't. You're going to lose.
I say they probably gonna split.
We're at least getting 1 on you.
Whatever. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, basically we definitely gonna see.
Dude,
but,
like the formula is that simple. You stop Steph Curry, you stop the Warriors.
The Warriors have more talent.
It's that simple.
They have a lot of talent on that team.
Your team has
no
been
problem.
Jordan Poole had
No
32
problem,
points last week. I did not see that coming.
okay. Well, that's not okay. So that's the only player that showed up.
We also have Andrew Wiggins.
Oh,
You got
Andrew
that,
Wiggins. Okay.
You got that center who's like 20 years old, whatever.
That dude's like one of the worst number 1 overall picks I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Damn.
Whatever.
No, you said Raptors over the Suns. Come on, awesome kid. I know it's supposed. I know you a fan of your team, but yeah,
Yeah, right.
Raptors are ass compared to the Suns. Sorry.
Of course they are.
I like and yeah, both fans
You're-
can finally
you are
talk
so
to this year.
bad,
I'm happy for him.
Trash.
Shit, I was talking shit even when it was ass shit. It didn't make a difference. But the next team the next 2 teams that is up playing, that is the Falcons versus the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Who you got?
Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm picking the upset Jaguars.
That's not really an upset either.
Falcons.
That would be an upset because remember,
both teams are ass.
yeah, but the Falcons won. I think they won more. They won just about the same amount of games they won last year already, and still plenty of games left for them there.
Same Falcons as well. They're 4-5, didn't they? Well, they were. They're 6-4. 6-4, sorry. So they're not that bad. The Jags are two.
This
two
game
eggs
is
on
this game's a tricky one.
Falcons.
I'm picking the Falcons.
I'm still gonna go with the Falcons.
Remember what happened last time you did that, bro?
ATOP usually I don't say
See that,
nothing, but are you dyslexic, my guy? That's not how you spell Falcons.
Fail.
Autocorrect, or I don't know.
The Choklana Falcons.
He called they as the oh okay. He calling them the Falcons on purpose. He being
Fail.
funny.
Yeah, Falcons. Yeah.
okay. I about to say, is this man dyslexic? Come on, man.
How do you get shut out? How do you get shut out by the Patriots?
Easy. The Patriots been doing their motherfucking things.
Bro, Patriots defense
Tom
is
Brady. That's how.
I know my team.
I've got the Jags in this game. He got the Jags upsetting the Falcons. Okay. If all your picks come true, I'm gonna have to look to you for when I be on FanDuel and all that. When I'm betting, I'm gonna be like, shit, I'm going to you immediately. Shit, we both can get some free bread real quick. But the next game that is up now after that is the Buccaneers versus the Colts in Indianapolis. Who you got?
You know what? I'm gonna say it. The Colts.
Yeah,
Colts.
I'm going Colts as well.
I'm taking the Colts. Fuck that.
They're looking good. That run game they gotta go with.
Fuck that, man.
At least though, their offensive line is top notch still. Doing yeah, I fancy them. I do fancy them.
Buccaneers have been somewhat ass against playoff teams this year.
Colts.
Inconsistent as well.
I would say more so. It's not that they've been ass against playoff teams; it's that they defense get exposed because they front. To me, I put it like this: the Buccaneers front seven is just as good as the Bears, but they cornerbacks and safeties is just as ass as the Bears. Just the difference is they have a cognate offense that saves their ass, and the reason why they don't have a losing record like the Bears. So
I got the Colts. That running back is for real. He's a beast.
Wait, it's the Colts versus who?
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, I got the Bucks. The Bucks.
That's what I'm saying.
Colts.
Like
that one's my upset.
I got
the Colts.
Bro.
I'm picking the Bucks over the Colts.
That one's my
It's
upset.
gonna be it's gonna be a real close game. It's not gonna be no blowout or none of that. It's gonna be a real close game between them two.
That's the game I will watch. I will definitely watch that game this weekend. That's the best game. That's the best matchup I think this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a real close game.
Make your shot.
That should be the game of the week. But the last 12 o'clock game before we move over to the 3 o'clock games, you got the Jets taking on the Houston Texans in Houston.
Wow.
Listen. Whoever made this game needs to be fucking shot right in the head. Fuck you.
What Madden is you playing? Giants Nation. Matter of fact, what game is you playing?
I'm playing 2K.
2K what?
Oh, 2K17.
Oh yeah. Oh, you playing 2K when 2K started getting ass.
Dude, 2K is the only game.
What you mean?
2K17 is when 2K started getting ass.
No, 2K17. 2K17.
Trash.
Yo, 2K. No. 2K17 is the best one. Fuck out of here.
Trash.
No, I'm sorry. The 2Ks that had Jordan on the front cover was the best ones.
2K11.
Hey,
2K11 and 2K12.
get some essential oils and you'll be fine.
What?
But as Cowboys try to
18 and up was garbage.
Yeah, 22 sucks now.
That's why I ain't bother buying it. I got 2K18.
I'm never buying a game from that company ever again. I'm just gonna stick to Madden.
I got 2K18 for free, and I'm still not going for it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick to Madden. So fuck that. Fuck 2K.
Yo, Sam, just give me a one hot second. The moment we finish with the NFL pickings, I'm gonna take myself out temporarily and put you in. So can you give us a hot second, bro? There's a hot second. The moment we finish the NFL pickings, I'm gonna switch you in for me, and then after that, I'll be monitoring everything while y'all continue to talk.
I'm probably about to leave pretty soon anyway, so you won't have to do that.
Yeah, it's
okay then. Either way, I'll say shit. If you still in by that time, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish the picks, and then I have to head out. Okay. Then I bring in Sam right off the back. What's going on? The Boston Sports Report. How you feeling, bro? Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, Butters, what the hell? What you talking about? Essential oils? Fuck.
Come on, dude.
No. I was talking about a Giants Nation.
You are Cowboy Trevor, man.
Yeah,
right. On my mama. Illuminati confirmed. Illuminati confirmed. On my mama. But that was the last 12 o'clock game. I'm picking the Texans to whoop the shit out of them.
Yep.
I got faith in Zach Wilson. I got faith in Salah. I think they're gonna turn it around soon.
Listen, Zach Wilson sucks. He's only thrown 4 touchdowns and 9 interceptions this year. He's ass. I'm picking.
Yes, we all knew that.
Yeah, we did. That's good, bro. That's good.
Texans.
It's good, bro. But that was the last 12 o'clock game. Now we moving over to the 3 o'clock games. The first game is at 3:05, and it is the Chargers taking on the Broncos in Denver.
Chargers.
So who you got?
Chargers.
Wait, just go the fuck up, dude.
Gosh, dude, a guy is really into a football video game.
Oh my God, man! I wish we could play you in an updated Madden or a 2K game, because the commentary will be fucking hilarious hearing you in the background. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh!
Yo, you trash, Giants Nation. You trash.
I will cook you.
The reason why. Just to let you know too, the reason why I'm picking the Texans is because the Jets is just they major ass. Like
Yeah, they
if you
are.
pick, they like terrible ass. Like the only team I'll say that's worse than them is the Lions.
And Gavin,
Yeah.
Robert Saleh, who's supposed to be this defensive genius, they're one of the worst defensive teams.
Yeah, but he was crap his first year with the 49ers. With the 49ers, his first year
Dude,
he
but-
was ass.
but
he
they
turned
signed-
it around.
Yeah, but they signed.
So I'm saying
Yeah,
I'm not
Gavin.
saying he's going to turn on this season.
Gavin,
maybe
but they
next
did. Gavin, they did sign a lot of players on the defensive side of the ball.
John Jay.
Yeah, they did.
season. Not in his
When he
players,
was
probably.
John Jay, the Niners, when he was in San Francisco, the Niners actually had good players on defense. All right.
Yeah. He's got nobody there.
I never liked Robert Saleh. I think he's garbage, and I stand by that. And I'm never going to apologize. It was Chris Kasurik. It was Chris Kasurik on the defensive line, and it was D'Amico Ryans. He had great position coaches. And I stand by.
But when you don't have the players, that shit falls apart real quick. They need the players in order for them to do better.
And in 2019, D Ford was healthy. We had Buckner, we had Bosa, and Armstead. You know, so he had it easy in 2019. You know, Kawan Alexander was healthy and he did really well. So he had players.
Last season, yeah.
But then last year, Buckner left, and then the injury.
You guys
where
lost.
was his good genius?
Yeah, but
You guys
Yeah,
That's
they
all I'm
lost.
gonna say.
You guys
Since
lost to
last
the
season-
1-15 Rockets.
No Buckner, no Bosa.
I told you
still top
already.
five.
I told you already. TRL, that shit happens even
For
when
the
when the
1-15
Bobcats won
Rockets,
7 games.
they're the worst team in the league.
I just told you, even when the Bobcats won 7 games that year, it shocked everybody when they won a game. It's still an NBA team, and they still and teams still gonna find a way to at least get a handful of wins. And just so happened, it was the Bears. I mean it was the Bulls' time to get their ass whooped.
Not every team is going to be the Bobcats.
Oh,
But-
wow.
Let's speed this up just a little bit because we got 2 guys trying to hop in here. So
I'll drop out.
just give me a chance, KO and Sam Bell yet again. We almost at the end, and then we got 4 more games on the schedule
Yeah,
before
I'm
we start.
I'm gonna be
switching it
heading
up.
out after the picks, so I mean, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure both of them can get in. I'm still gonna be moderating while everybody else
I'm
doing
going to get ready to go bed now. I am, so I'll drop out.
But the next 2 teams that is on the schedule is the Vikings versus the 49ers, a 325 game. And it's going to be in San Francisco.
Santa Clara, not in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, shit. I'm always gonna say San Francisco because I'm used to saying
Oh my god!
You know what? You guys are the Santa Clara 49ers then.
Yep.
right.
Well,
I'm actually
Niners.
Yeah, about to say I'm actually picking the Niners in this game.
Niners. No
I'm
matter
picking
what.
the Vikings.
Ha 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 ha.
Before I start saying what I'm going to say, right, I'm going to obviously say, right,
Hey,
I
my
want
team's my
the
team,
49ers to win. I do
my team's
want
on a
them,
bye week. All right, my team's on a bye week. I get to.
but I think it's going
all
to be a
the
Vikings
picks
win.
I
I think
want.
Vikings win. I
Without the
do.
smoke.
But then again, saying that Vikings, right, are terrible on the road, boys. The Vikings are absolutely terrible on the road, and the 49ers are terrible at home. We've only won one home game in 2 years, right? So the Vikings could be. I think the Vikings push it. I do, and I mean that's me just saying that. Just gonna say, Kirk Cousins is a beast. You can't compare him to Jimmy G. 10 times better than Jimmy G is. Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I think the Vikings.
Okay. The next game on the schedule.
Go Ronaldo for
Go Ronaldo. I'm sorry, John Jay. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest.
But the next game up is the Rams versus the Packers, a 325 game. The last late afternoon game before we go to the Sunday night football game. It's the Rams versus the Packers. Who you get?
Packers. Fuck the Rams.
Packers.
I'm gonna have to pick the Rams in this matchup. I've been picking the Packers a lot recently, and I've been right.
Let's go Rams. I don't
I'm
trust
picking the
the
Rams.
I don't trust the Packers. I got the Rams.
Even KO picked the Vikings the last
I'm gonna
pick.
be.
So,
I'm gonna be.
so
I'm gonna
yeah,
be. I'm gonna be streaming this game too on Sunday.
shit, if I'm not busy, I'm gonna tune in and watch and then be in up with you. But okay, the next game up. Okay, even about 3-4 picking the Rams, Packers, Rams. This is going all over the place. Okay, bet. It's like that. Everybody all over the place. Rams, Vikings, Rams, Rams, Packers, Rams, Packers. Okay. And then the Sunday night football game, of course, is the Browns versus the Ravens in Baltimore.
I'm picking the
got?
Browns.
Is Lamar playing?
Ooh.
Is Lamar playing?
Is Lamar Jackson? If Lamar Jackson playing this Sunday, I have no choice but to pick the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm picking the Ravens if Lamar's
Yeah, Ravens. Baker Mayfield looking trash.
Ravens, yeah.
Well, he's dealing with injuries right now, so
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
they're getting Kareem Hunt.
They're getting what I did last year either.
They're getting Kareem Hunt back too.
Oh.
So Gavins for the win. Then my uncle gonna put Rams, Illuminati nephew.
I got the Browns. I just don't trust the Ravens.
There's no fucking.
He's doing it again.
Hell no. Okay, then. And then the last pick before we end the NFL pickems is the Seahawks versus Washington. Who you get?
Washington.
I got the no names. I got the no names.
I got the no names, yeah.
Seahawks.
They're garbage.
Oh.
I'm picking Washington. I'm picking Washington.
Yep.
To steal this game.
Yep.
Picking the no names. Yep.
Let's go.
All
right.
Well, I'm gonna head out now. I gotta do.
Yeah, I know too as well. I am. Good night, guys. Thank you for having me, Joneth.
All right, Gavin.
Bye, John Jay. Bye, guys.
So, yeah, I probably. I don't know if you guys are streaming tomorrow, but I probably won't be in then. But yeah, and then I'm doing my Saturday hangout too. So.
YTC.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna be right in there.
What's up, Jonah?
Tired
see you guys. All right, see you guys.
All right.
Well, I was about to ask a question until this 49 guy at the top just started talking a bunch of trash where he doesn't mean to.
Hey, you lost.
I know we lost, so I know that.
Yo, man, what's going on with Giants Nation, man? He's having a hissy fit.
Yeah, he playing 2K and they going off on
let
him.
me ask this question, Jonah.
Yo, man, we lost to the freaking Rockets, man. The freaking Rockets.
Oh my God.
What
is it this week? It's Titans versus Patriot. What's the line? Is it 5.5?
Matter of fact, I have to go actually to that line just to see. Damn, I gotta put this wrong.
What is it?
I think it is somewhat between 4.5 to 6.5 points, depending on which site you go on. I looked at it early in the day, but I haven't looked at it since then because I know the money line be changing back and forth throughout the week.
Every day.
Who's the money line towards, Patriots or Titans? Just tell me straight up.
All right, hold on. Just give me a hot second and let me go to my DraftKings account. That's only how I'll be able to tell you. I can tell you all the money lines then.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'll be able to tell you. Just give me a hot second. I got to log into the bitch.
I think the Patriots are going to win that game. I just don't know why.
Me too.
I got the Titans.
Okay. I know the Patriots are going to win on Sunday. I know that because we lost to the Texans. Give me a break.
Bro, get the fucking rebound.
The Patriots favor 7.
Damn. Okay, just for my uncle because he didn't hear it. It was the Seahawks versus the Rams. I picked Washington. Some people pick Washington. Some people pick the Seahawks to win that game. I say Washington.
Yeah, Washington. Yeah, Russell Wilson. That injury. Gave him a hard time, and he's not the same no more. That offensive line ain't good, And the defense, of course, they're garbage.
Hot.
Yeah, they historically bad.
Yeah.
They historically bad every goddamn year. I don't even. If it wasn't for Russell Wilson,
yeah,
just imagine how bad. Like that team would be bad like this every year if it wasn't for him.
I know.
You on DraftKings yet?
Yeah, I'm on there now. I'm going to the NFL now for the quick links. I'm finna tell you all the money lines.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start off with the Bears. The Bears is favored by 2.5 points over the Lions. The Dallas Cowboys is favored over the Raiders by 7.5. The Bills is favored over the Saints by 6.5 points. Oh, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is only favored by 3 points. That'll let you know how close that game is.
Yeah, that's
well, the Buccaneers are going to win their game on Sunday. We all know that.
And then the Tennessee Titans is not favored against the Patriots. The Patriots is favored, about 7 points in that game.
Okay. Let me start with Detroit. Listen, I know Detroit sucks. I know their team's been bad, but golly, they've been sucking for years, and they're going to go to the draft first-round pick, and I don't know who they're going to pick up. Does anybody know?
Nope, and I don't care.
Nope. Not right now. I still, the Titans did waive Adrian Peterson. That was a dumb. Why did they sign him just to release him? I thought that was just. That shit actually irritated my soul when I heard that. I'm like, damn, you just brought him.
Adrian Peterson, what? What, we released Adrian Peterson?
He released him and then signed Golden Tate.
Yeah, they released Adrian Peterson.
Yep. That was
he that fucking bad?
Well,
Not
let me tell you something, y'all. I heard Adrian Peterson didn't want to be at the Tennessee Titans. From a YouTube video.
Damn. It probably is true, but damn, well that'd be the reason why he got released. Shit, because if I'm not playing and someone pick me up, I'm gonna be smiling. I don't care what the hell I'm playing after that.
I know. Yeah.
You know. But I'm gonna go through the rest of the money line just in case if you want to know anything else. The Philadelphia Eagles is favored over the Giants by 3.5 points.
Okay.
The Cincinnati Bengals is favored over Pittsburgh by 5 points. This how you know the game gonna be real close. Carolina is only favored over the Miami Dolphins by 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Houston, Texas is only favored over the Jets by 2.5 points.
I hope the Texans kill the Jets. I hope.
Yeah, that's how it is. They favored over them only 2.5 points. So they're letting you know that these games supposed to be close. The Atlanta Falcons is only favored over the Jacksonville Jaguars by 2 points.
Mm.
The Chargers is only favored over Denver by 2.5 points. San Francisco is favored over Minnesota by 3 points.
So it's going to be a close one.
Yep, the closest game on the schedule is the Rams versus the Packers, and the Rams is only favored by 1 point.
The Packers are going to beat the Rams bad.
Probably so. I actually picked the Rams to upset the Packers, but shit, I wouldn't bet money on it. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yo, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. It actually showed up in my feed. I was just about to say, man, thank you, man. I appreciate it always. Appreciate the love. The moment I get my community posts, I'm gonna be sharing everybody's shit.
We're going to beat the Patriots this Sunday. We're going to bounce back and win that game. Sorry.
Okay.
I hope you do.
Do we have the money line for the Titans and 49ers yet?
I'm going to
beat the Titans.
Yeah, let me make sure I'm
the 49ers.
The 49ers is going against Minnesota, and the 49ers is favored by 3.
Yep.
And with the Chargers and Denver game, the Chargers is only favored by 2.5 points.
Against who?
The Chargers is favored against Denver, 2.5 points.
Chargers better kill Denver, blow them out.
Yep.
Possibly so.
They're overrated.
And then Baltimore is favored over Cleveland by 4 points. And then the Sunday night football game, Washington is favored over Seattle by 1.5 points.
Yep.
I hope the Redskins beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yep.
And last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys is favored over the New Orleans Saints by 5 points.
I hope New Orleans Saints beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's all the games before it go on to the following week.
Yeah, I'm picking the Saints to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Sorry,
I thought the Cowboys played the Raiders.
Yeah, they probably playing right after that the following week.
Dude, bro, this is ridiculous. Do we need 3 games on Thanksgiving, and all of them are gonna be trash? Like,
Yep.
Can we just go back to? I'd rather watch the Lions and the Cowboys just have that football game on. Like, I'm tired of these 3 game shit.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I just don't know why the Tides are. I don't know why the Tides are not playing on Thanksgiving against the Dallas Cowboys, Detroit Lions.
Well, that's probably I don't know because it's like I think the first Thanksgiving game ever featured the Detroit Lions, so I believe that's why they play on Thanksgiving all the time. But then
1937,
the Cowboys, right? And then the Cowboys, I believe they got some type of contract to always play on Thursday night, so it depends on who it is.
But Dallas Cowboys thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Who gonna win the Super Bowl?
Dallas Cowboys.
No.
That's what the fans are saying.
Illuminati confirmed. Illuminati confirmed.
No.
If they do, if the Cowboys win, well, if they win, I'm gonna crack out. I'm gonna bust out laughing strictly because Giant Nation. I know he gonna bust a fucking blood vessel if they win it.
I'm gonna bust like 5 of them bitches.
I do not like the Cowboys neither. They are trash, and I will always believe that.
Let's go.
And my neighbor's an idiot. Every day when they win, I mean every week. Hey John, Jay, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Annoying moron.
Well, the times we're trying to get to the Super Bowl. Well,
Your team
now
is overrated.
Well, that's in jeopardy right now.
Your team's overrated.
I know we're overrated, man. I'm trying to say now that's in jeopardy. If we lose to the Patriots, that's in jeopardy.
And then you're gonna lose to the Niners.
We're not gonna lose to the Niners. We're gonna beat the Niners.
Well, okay.
You can believe that.
Well, we definitely gonna see exactly what the hell gonna happen with that because I'm gonna be because that's why I love it.
I'm gonna laugh my head off if the 49ers lose to the Titans.
Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen to you, man. Because the Niners all day, and we're gonna all day you guys, just like we did the last time we beat you.
Well, that's a long time ago.
No, that wasn't a long time ago. That was just a few years ago.
Yeah, this time we're gonna beat you all.
All right.
You better be ready.
Yeah, we have our own Derrick Henry. It's called Elijah Mitchell. He's gonna eat up your defense.
Well, Derrick Henry can. I know he's not playing, but if he did, he'll spank that. He'll just throw you around the football field.
Yeah, we got Arden Key now. We got Arden Key now. He's healthy.
Well, the thing is, though, ain't nobody gonna deny that, though. Ain't nobody gonna sit back and go like, man, that ain't gonna happen. Shit, you a goddamn lie if you think that's the case.
Mm-hmm. But he's out for 6 to 10 weeks. Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Shit, and the way he was running the football, he had a chance to rush for like 2,200 yards if it wasn't for the injury. He already had 937 yards. I think like 7-8 touchdowns off like less than 200 carries or something like that. If he did have 200 carries, it was barely over 200.
Yep. And that's what happens when you overwork your running backs. Eventually, they're going to get hurt.
Yeah, they start breaking down. So,
well, I don't know why Derrick Henry broke down. I don't get that, but we'll find out.
He's been taking a lot of hits over his career.
Yep.
And
Well,
on average,
our backup player has not had not a lot of playing time.
yeah,
And
but he take a lot of hits, and he averaged over 300. Like, don't he average like 350 carries a season?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
but
lot
I
of carries.
want to see him get faster, stronger.
In order for him to get faster, he gonna have to lose the weight, and with getting faster, he loses power. So
Mm-hmm.
if he gets smaller, he definitely gonna get hurt a lot quicker.
Yep.
Well, Derrick Henry worked out during the offseason. I thought he was going to be better than ever.
He
Well,
was actually playing better than ever. He had 900 yards through like 6 games, 6-7 games before he got hurt. So I don't know.
Well, we got to figure out what we got to do this offseason to make sure he doesn't get hurt again.
Only how you can do that if they run the ball less.
Yep.
They run and that's not the Titans' forte. If they run the ball less, they lose. They have no choice but to try to run him into the ground. And always try to give him at least 25 to 35 carries a game.
Yeah,
that's the recipe to them winning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if that's your game plan, so eventually, all running backs break down. That's why they have a very short lifespan. And he had back-to-back years where he had, I think, over 1,600 yards and over 240 carries. It does add up to your body. Doesn't matter how good you are.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened to Eddie George, a former Titan.
Yep.
He was big like Derrick Henry. He was like 6'3", between 230 to 250 pounds throughout his career. We seen what happened to him. He ran for 1,000 yards all the time.
What up, guys? I'm back.
He mounted up and then he eventually broke down. Oh, okay, KO. Shit, I just thought that you were just taking a break or whatever. He was like, shit.
Nah, I was just taking a shower, man.
Oh man,
are we talking about Derrick Henry?
Yeah, how he breaking down that because he got all them goddamn carries, and I was comparing him to Eddie George, a dominant running back that's very similar to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Eddie George is similar.
Yep. Also another good running back who played for Denver, Davis, really good running back, but yeah,
Terrell Davis.
Yeah, Terrell Davis.
You have to retire early.
You can won those 2 Super Bowls with John Elway.
Yep.
We're trying.
Great running back, but body broke down.
Super Bowl, win it.
Adrian Peterson, another one.
Yeah.
But we have a curse that we can't get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but when y'all get this shit, y'all lose in the most dramatic fashion ever.
Yeah, your only Super Bowl, you lost to the Rams.
1 yard. 1 yard.
1 yard.
1 yard. That's why I'm like, man, it is what it is. Matter of fact, another player that you can compare to Derrick Henry, Larry Johnson. They used to play for the Chiefs.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Yep.
Also, we need Derrick Henry back so we can get to the Super Bowl.
Dude, I remember Priest Holmes, who used to play for the Chiefs. He was one of my favorites.
Yes.
Chief Priest Holmes.
Another guy that got ran down to the ground.
Also,
man, in 2004, I used to play with the Chiefs. I used to run the ball with them all the time when I used to play Madden. All the time.
Also, Sean Alexander, when he had his MVP season, the following year, garbage.
Yeah, he broke down.
Yeah.
After that, especially after that Super Bowl season 2. I think that was the same year they went to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, 2005.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in high school, all my friends said, "Oh, he's gonna break Emmitt Smith's record." I remember all my high school friends were saying that. Then the following year, he broke down.
Yeah, about to say we already mentioned Terrell Davis briefly, but him, who else? Even though it took a long time,
it's going to be hard to break the rushing record because like what you said, the lifespan of running back.
Right,
it's more easier since they have a 17 game. So
I know now there's an extra game. So,
but still though, that's even worse. because you have an extra game, and that's going to put so much toll on your body.
Yep.
Yeah. On top of that, it's like I said before, the running backs is nowhere near as sturdy as they used to be back then. Even like the last real good running backs that lasted for a long time retired years ago, like LaDainian Tomlinson, Thomas Jones, guys like that can give you a good 10 to 12 years before they finally break down.
Yep.
Now after 6-7 years, if they real good, they break down early, and it's like they are never the same. But but back 10, 15 years ago, if a running back didn't last at least 8 to 10 years on your squad, he was not that good to begin with. Period.
Yep.
You know, matter of fact,
look what the Rams did to Todd Gurley.
Yeah, they ran his ass. They broke him down quick.
Real quick.
Matter of fact, the last real sturdy running back that did last in the NFL, which he retired, that was Matt Forte. That was the last one.
I know, like LaDainian Tomlinson had 8 consecutive seasons of 1,000 yards, and then on his ninth season, he started to break down.
Yeah. Yeah, about so we can bring up.
That was the same thing with
so many people.
Yeah.
You know, that's why when you draft a running back, you basically, you know, that's why they always pick up the 5th-year option before they give him a long-term contract, because, you know, that's just the nature of the running back. That's why now when you draft a running back, you're hoping to get through that rookie contract without any major injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we failed miserably at that shit. So
yeah, Saquon Barkley, man, I don't know, man. He hasn't been.
Shane Vereen.
I told Giants fans, at the time, this was 2018, let's take Sam Darnold, let's take a quarterback, but no, we have to keep around this bum Eli Manning. So
you can call Eli Manning a bum all you want to. Eli Manning was my nigga, and I don't give a fuck what
won y'all
you
2 Super Bowls.
At that time, Joneth, he was a bum. Overall, I fucking love Eli.
Right, I'm about to say, like, please don't have me arguing with you. I'm a Bears fan arguing with a Giants fan about a Giants player.
Right.
About to say, because I love the shit out of Eli Manning. I was like, Eli Manning
was clutch,
my
man.
nigga.
Hold up.
Hell yeah. I remember Curtis Martin. Started off playing for the Indianapolis Colts. He got drafted. Oh, okay.
What's your name, bro?
Is that just a picture, or you're just
That's the actual poster.
It's a poster.
I know people have posters, but do you really like Eli like that?
Nah. Man, I ain't gonna get no autograph shit. Like I ain't spend my money on that shit. I bought this $2 poster from Walmart. So
hey, that's still rapping him well enough. But I remember Curtis Martin used to play for the Colts. The Colts got rid of him. And then they got rid of him and drafted Edgerrin James, and then he went to the Jets and still had 5 or 6 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. Anyway, Curtis Martin was a dog, and he didn't even like playing football. He hated playing football, and still is a Hall of Fame running back.
Oh yeah, I remember
Curtis Martin.
Yeah.
I remember when he
Giants Nation. You real young.
Curtis Martin. He played with the Jets, man. He was really good.
Yeah, he started off his career with the Colts.
Yeah, see, I rember when he retired.
And then he got traded to, or he went to the Jets, or did he get traded, or how did that happen?
I believe they either traded him or released him because they thought he was too old, and then they wound up drafting Edgerrin James, but then he went to the Jets and still had 1,000-yard seasons all the way until he retired.
Like back to back, yeah, I remember that,
yeah. I remember when
back to back.
I remember when I was young, and when Curtis Martin retired, I think he was 31, 32, and I was like, "You're still young, man. Why are you retiring?" And I started to learn that running backs after the age of 30, they start to break down. So then I started to realize, that's why running backs retired between 27 and 30.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Even Walter Payton, he retired when he was 33.
Right, I'm getting Curtis Martin mixed up with What's his
Marshall
fucking name?
Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk. Yeah, Marshall Faulk.
Yeah.
Curtis Martin did play for the Patriots. Matter of fact, he played for the Patriots, I believe, when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And lost to the Packers in '96.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. Yeah, I'm getting him mixed up with Marshall Faulk. I keep forgetting. Those two, Marshall Faulk and Curtis Martin, was so goddamn similar in play style. Sometimes I get them mixed up because they was just the ultimate running back out of the backfield, can catch, run, shit, even throw if you needed them to do it. And they was just fucking dogs.
Yeah, running back is the only position now where you can actually hit them. Like wide receivers and quarterbacks, you can't hit them anymore. So that's why they don't last that long.
Yep.
Hold on, Unc, you don't remember Curtis Martin? What? Man, he was such a dog. I keep getting him mixed up with Marshall Faulk. That was Marshall Faulk that played.
Curtis Martin played his first 3 years with the New England Patriots. And that year, the same year, they went to the Super Bowl and they lost to the Packers. From 97 all the way to 2005, man, he was just or to 04, he had like 1,000 yards from that point on, or from 95 to 2004.
It's either I don't know. I may just be biased, but I think the last best running back was Frank Gore.
Yeah, he was the last. Yeah, he was the last of the guys.
Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
He's the last guy to be able to be consistent no matter what and still dominate. Matter of fact, is this anybody guy picked him up, or is he still a free agent?
I think
he's still a free agent
because he hasn't retired yet. Because he's a really good personal friend to this dude that I had on my channel, and he tells me all the time that he hasn't retired yet. So, but he wants to come back a 49er just so he can just sign the papers and retire a Niner. But for some reason, Kyle doesn't want to bring him back for whatever the reason.
Well, that's probably gonna be the reason why Kyle another reason why Kyle get fired.
Yep.
Not allowing one of your legends that just dominated for so goddamn long just to sign.
Right.
Just give him a 10-day contract.
Yeah.
And allow
give him
him
his
to
flowers,
retire
please.
Right. Give him his goddamn flowers because that was the most consistent weapon that the 49ers had even back when they was just absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
The best guy ever.
Hey, y'all remember Steven Jackson too, man? That dude was a dog, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the Rams.
Yeah.
He came in
even
right
when they
on
sucked.
time.
The guy was just their whole offense.
Yes, I remember all the games. That guy would just demolish my
people, bro. But his whole team was trash.
And then he went to the Falcons, and he was still pretty good with the Falcons.
Yeah,
right, it's like right after he left, the Rams started getting good. Like right after he left.
Matter of fact, I think I seen an interview with him saying that pissed him off a little bit.
That would piss me off too if I was him. I'm like, damn, y'all kept me all this time. And when y'all start to get good, y'all just throw me to the side.
Yep.
Matter of fact, but the thing is, though, he did go to a Falcons team that was pretty good with a young Matt Ryan, Antonio Gonzalez,
Roddy White.
Yeah, Roddy White was still there. I think a real young
Julio Jones.
Yeah, Julio Jones was still there. Who was a real young Julio Jones then? Julio Jones didn't even have he wasn't even built like he is now. He was bony as hell.
Right, he was a little skinnier. And I think didn't he have dreads?
Yeah, he had long ass dreads when he first showed up. Yeah, I remember that.
He was scrawny. I saw an old picture of him. Man, that dude was scrawny. And now he's like, from his prime days, I'm like, dude got jacked.
Absolutely. Now, I was surprised that version of the Falcons did not go to the Super Bowl. I was very surprised with that. But when I looked back on it, the reason why they didn't go to the Super Bowl because historically the Falcons defense has always been ass. Like, like I can't even remember a time where the Falcons defense was ever actually good. They would always either have good linebackers. Matter of fact, just have a good front seven, but their corners and safeties would be so bad. They probably had one good safety, and that was it. and they best safety was like Lawyer Malloy when he was old.
Yep. Frank Gore for 12 years in a row had over 850 yards in 12 seasons. That's how good he was. And even when he went to the Colts, he was still pretty good. But everyone says, "Oh no, Niners, you have to trade him. He's too old," and he still produced. And then when he got to Miami, he wasn't the same runner, but he was still producing. So yeah, the Niners were just stupid to let him go. But after Harbaugh left, everybody left. Either they retired early or they left. That was a mess.
Yeah, literally. Unc, if you don't know who Julio Jones is, I believe he came into the league somewhere around 2010, 2011.
2010,
yeah, somewhere around there. He like a 6'5", 240-pound receiver. I don't even know if he even weighed that much anymore. Somewhere between 225 to 240-pound receiver. Fast as hell.
I don't know if he's that big, but
yeah, that's why I said somewhere between 225, 240, somewhere around there. Because remember, those guys look skinny as hell on TV, but you see him in person, you're like, what the fuck?
He's like 6'2", 220 pounds. I'm looking at his profile.
He's 6'2". I thought he was like 6'5". Shit. Why he look so damn big on TV?
He's still big. 220 pounds.
Oh, Thurman Thomas? Yeah, Thurman Thomas was a dog when he played for the Bills back then. Too bad he never got a Super Bowl ring. They go to Super Bowl 3-4 consecutive times. They only got only had the real opportunity to win once. The rest of the time they got their ass smacked.
Right.
Hell yeah, that was. I don't know. Matter of fact, that's a question to ask y'all. Would you rather have your team never go to the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl 4 times and get smacked 3 out of 4 times?
I'd rather get smacked 3 out of 4 times. I just love her. I want a ring, you know.
Yeah, but that 4th time they lost because their kicker missed the field goal wide left to the Giants.
It's better than not going to a Super Bowl.
I don't know. I think I'd rather not go to the Super Bowl because going there 4 consecutive times, losing the first one because your kicker kicked the ball wide left and getting your ass dismantled in the Super Bowl the other 3 times. I think that's worse. I think that'll give me a fucking heart attack.
Wait, you talking about the Bills?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just imagine.
Damn. 76ers are blowing out the Warriors. Oh, my bad.
No, you good shit. It's a whooping.
I'm glad the Warriors getting their ass whipped. Well, I mean,
you funny. I'm a Warriors fan.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm from the Bay Area. Born and raised.
Oh, you're John Jay. Okay, I thought you were CG for a second.
Oh, CG's an idiot. I don't know how he likes the Lakers.
That's his pride. You know, he probably remember.
Well, he's from Fresno, so yeah, he's from Fresno. That's kind of in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
you gotta remember John Jay. CG and me and you and CG is all around the same age. So he probably was a Lakers fan way back in the day in the 90s and then got the chance to watch the Lakers get those 3 rings in early from 99 to 2002. And then he was able to watch the Lakers get that ring in 2009 and 2010. And then of course the Lakers, then he watched the Lakers win the ring in the bubble in 2020. So he was alive to watch them get all them rings. Of course he's gonna be a Lakers fan, especially when you from California. He's gonna be a Lakers fan, a Warriors fan. And really, that's really
Kings fan.
Well,
I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother bringing up the Kings because they haven't been relevant in a long time.
Listen, when I was growing up, if you had a Warrior jersey, you were a diehard fan because everyone had a Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, those jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Everyone where I grew up, and then after the 2010s when we traded Monte Ellis away. they basically started to rebuild around Steph Curry, and I did not want Steph Curry, but I said, all right, this is going to be another Monte Ellis situation. But for some reason, we put a good team around them, and then the Warriors just got really good. And then the ownership got very greedy, and then they paid I don't know how much money to Kevin Durant. So it was unfair. I was like, the Warriors are going to win every game. And then the year we went 73-9, I said, yeah, we're going to lose a few games, but it was just unfair. And for 5 years, the Warriors went to 5 consecutive. We lost 1 to Cleveland, so it is what it is, and we lost to Toronto. But 3 out of 5, that's not that bad.
No, that wasn't the worst Super Bowl, because even though the Bears lost 29-17, that wasn't the worst Super Bowl. The worst Super Bowl, you got to think back. Remember when the Chargers went against the 49ers and it was over after the first quarter? That was bad. Junior Seau and Rodney Harrison, they damn near pulled Avante Davis and retired halftime, because by halftime,
yep.
I believe the 49ers was up by 20 plus points by halftime.
I know, that 49er team 94 was stacked with players. I mean, stacked every position. In today's NFL, those players would be Pro Bowlers. That's how that team was stacked. And of course, Eddie DeBarlo was sick and tired of watching the Cowboys beat them and the NFC. So I say, you know what? Let's bring this dude Deion Sanders. Let's give him the money, whatever he wants at the time. And they loved DeBarlo was a sweetheart. He basically, threw money, suits, everything, cars or whatever to the 49ers. He basically showered those players like they were his kids. And he said, all right, Deion Sanders, what do you want? Good. Here it is. Boom. And he put the catch down. Like, no NFL, not even today, an owner's going to go sit down with a player and say, hey, you want to win a Super Bowl? We have a contending team that's been losing to the Cowboys. And that was the only missing. That 94 team was just dangerous.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, that 94 team went down as, I don't know if y'all watched NFL Network back in the day when they used to do the top 10 teams, but that 94 team is ranked number 10 as one of the top most dangerous offensive teams of all time. All time. That let you know how good that 94 49ers team was. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, in the end,
Washington had a pretty good team in 91, though. The Washington football team back in 91, Redskins. That team was stacked, too.
I don't know if they are ranked in the top 10. I didn't watch the whole video. Matter of fact, it's available on YouTube now. You can actually look up the top 10.
And what about Montana's team, too?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I believe they on the list, too. I got to watch the list again. I haven't seen
they had stacked teams.
In a long time.
Especially 89, that 89 team. Oh, my gosh.
Yep. We killed.
Y'all killed everybody.
Dude, like basically, I think 3 of the Super Bowls were blowouts, and then 2 of them, like the Bengals actually played us in both times. The Bengals. That's why Chris Collinsworth hates covering the 49ers. He will play his act, but there's a guy who I know, and every time he has to come to the Bay Area and cover a game, he has no respect for the fans. And because he lost twice to Joe Montana, so he still holds a grudge. So
of course,
yeah,
of course,
Joe Montana that year in '89 had one of the greatest statistical seasons in NFL history. He had the highest passer rating in NFL history at the time, 112, completion percentage of 70.2, 26-8 touchdown ratio in the playoffs. It was a 78.3% completion percentage, 800 yards, 11 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 146.4 rating.
Shit.
And the 1989 season, that's the one by which we must measure all other passing seasons. Now, if that's not dominant, I don't know what is.
Just being the opposing team, I'll be crying. Shit, like, oh my God.
That's Avante Davis. Like, I'm out.
Like, basically.
Fuck that.
Like, oh my God, I gotta get up.
I'm like, Illuminati confirmed.
Yep.
Oh, my mama, boy. That's
I don't like I know, like
he made people cry. He made people rage quit before they rage quit.
I know, like the year we went 15-1, like no one. I don't know who we lost to, that only lost, but it shows you how dominant that team was. Like people forget that John Taylor, was a really good, like people forgot because Jerry Rice was very huge, but John Taylor was a great solid number two. Like the Niners had a really good 1-2 combo, and when Jerry Rice was double teamed, John Taylor was like that guy you had to also account. So
and you know who the general manager was for the 1989 season?
I think
guess who's the general manager?
Let me see.
Bill Belichick.
No, it was Sean McVay's grandfather, John McVay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I think I heard something about him. Yeah, I think I seen a report on him too.
Yeah, because when
his grandfather.
Yeah, when Sean McVay was, being interviewed for the 49ers, everyone said he's the front runner because of his grandfather. And I was like, I hope we don't bring it to, because like he was a very, very, very young dude. I was like, I'm very skeptical. Like he may be a good play caller, but I was very skeptical. And then of course, it's like every Niner fan, we wanted Shanahan so badly. Mm-hmm. So that, and also I was hoping, I hope the interview does not go well because Jed York, is a moron, our owner. And so I was like, when he passed on them, that was the best news for the Rams. But for us, we brought in Kyle, and 5 years, it's just so I kind of regret not having Sean McVay, because Sean McVay he's willing to adapt. Kyle is not. He's arrogant. He's egotistical. That's why Jimmy Garoppolo is still on the team, because he said, no, Garoppolo can run the system. He runs it how I want it to be run. But eventually, you have to realize that just because he knows how to run your system and he does it the way you want it, he's not the dude. So we got Trey Lance for the future.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, why isn't Trey Lance playing? I'm like,
and now our coach is arrogant, and he doesn't like to play rookies. Like we drafted an offensive lineman from Notre Dame, and they decided.
So he's a low key Matt Nagy in some type of way, a low key, a shade of Matt Nagy.
We're going to redshirt our second round pick because we overdrafted him, and I knew that. And then Trey Sermon, who CG really, because he played in Oklahoma, I said he was not a third round grade, and guess what? He basically, when the season started, was the fifth running back in the depth chart, but because we lost Mostert, and then we had to play our rookies, we put Jermichael Hasty at the number 2 running back, and it shows you that Trey Sermon is a guy who runs between the tackles. Shanahan likes running backs that runs outside the tackles because that's the type of system that he runs, and that's the reason why his offense is so complex that he has certain things. That's why Deebo Samuel plays a part-time running back role, because it shows you, and that's why I think, even though I know Bears fans, Matt Nagy, he's not the guy long term, but at least Kyle, one thing about Kyle is that he's more arrogant. Imagine if you guys had Kyle, you guys would not have drafted what's his name, Justin Fields. He would probably draft Trey Lance, and Andy Dalton would have been the quarterback. Or if he would have got hurt, they would have put a veteran, because that's how he does his stuff, and it's just a stupid thing.
I'll say this: if Kyle Shanahan was the head coach, Mitchell Trubisky would still be the starting quarterback, and they still probably would have drafted either Trey Lance, Matt Jones, or Justin Fields in that project.
Yeah. Yep. Plus, I think I'm just biased, but Mitchell Trubisky wasn't as bad as the Chicago media said. So
I know.
No, he wasn't. It was just Robert. What's his name? It was just Matt Nagy's play scheme. It was just horrible.
Yeah,
they didn't adapt to his strengths.
I always clamored for Mitchell Trubisky. That's why I did that motherfucking video, man, because I was like, man, they need to keep him because he is not as bad as people say. He always won games. He didn't turn the ball over all the goddamn time. He didn't throw pick sixes. He just won.
He didn't fumble the ball like Justin Fields.
Right. He didn't fumble the ball like crazy. So it's like That's the reason why I just love Trubisky, and I wish he still was on the team because he showed it. Listen, he showed it last year. The Bears was out of the playoff picture completely. There was no shot. He got back in. He brought them back to the playoffs. Yeah, he didn't perform his best in the playoffs, and the team didn't perform their best. But he showed you exactly what he was. He was a winner. And now he's not there. Matt Nagy don't have that guy that can bail him out and keep his goddamn job. I know Matt Nagy probably right now is like, holy shit, I probably should have re-signed him.
Oh my
He was like, holy crap. He's like, I really effed up. I really effed myself.
Now, see, hold on real quick. We're not talking about Mike Shanahan. We're talking about his son, Kyle Shanahan. Mm-hmm. Mike Shanahan really couldn't do no wrong after those 2 Super Bowl wins. Mm-hmm. We're talking about his son.
I know.
His son got his head up his ass.
Let's not forget that he was part of that 2016 team that blew that 28-3 Patriots. He didn't want to make any type of adjustments.
I know, like he did the same thing with the Niners. So we entered the fourth quarter. I think it's 20-10. Well, anyway, the Niners are up 20-10. And
in that Super Bowl, yep.
So we're up 28-10, and I'm like, all right, the game's not over yet because I've seen Kyle, what he did with the Falcons, and he decided to throw the football in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Garoppolo threw the ball 11 times in the fourth quarter, and Garoppolo was 3 for 11. He was 3 for 11, and Deebo Samuel was running the football really well on the jet sweeps. Running backs were doing really good, and we stopped running the football. And why? Because Kyle kept his foot on the gas because he thought that the Niners were losing. So because of what happened against the Patriots, he decided not to take his foot off the gas. But if he just started running the ball and do the jet sweeps, maybe kick the field goal and take time off the clock, maybe it would have been very different. But he decided to throw the football. Basically, Jimmy Garoppolo was doing really good in the first 3 quarters, just managing the game. The running game was doing really well. And then he went 3 for 11. And then, of course, all Niner fans, were crying when he overthrew Emmanuel Sanders, because when Garoppolo throws a deep ball, his receivers have to turn around and catch it backwards. But that was the first time he overthrew the receiver. And if he would have just underthrew it, Emmanuel Sanders would have just jumped up and probably tried to make a play. But because he thought that Emmanuel Sanders and Garoppolo had the nerve to say that, I thought my receiver was going to go down fast, so I just decided to just air it up. So because of that mistake, that's why Niner fans are still bitching and moaning. Oh, why did he, throw the ball?
Wait.
Yeah. Matter of fact, hey, KO, do you remember Trubisky winning record? I believe he was like 29-21 overall, but like 26.
Yeah, he was.
But he was like 26-13 under Matt Nagy or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was like 26-13 under Matt Nagy, 29-21 overall. But the 3 years he was with Matt Nagy, he won 26 games, and he lost only 13.
That's a good record.
Yeah, and all Bears fans wanted to get rid of his ass after that,
which I didn't understand.
Mm-hmm. Also,
because Mitchell Trubisky was a solid quarterback. He was an extremely solid quarterback. I mean, especially like when he throws on the run, like he was so complimentary. I can't even say it right now. He was complimentary.
Wow! Oh my God!
He was complimentary to the run game because every time they'll run like an RPO, he would always give it to either David Montgomery or he would just take off and just run with the ball.
I know.
Yeah,
and you saw that in the Houston game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but back to the 49ers though. I just needed to ask that question because it was out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but back to the 49ers. I don't know, man, what's going on.
Here's a fun fact. Mitchell Trubisky signed with Buffalo, and I don't know how much they paid him, but I think they paid him nothing. to be the backup quarterback. And there was a rumor that was actually confirmed by my boy, the Beast Rider, who covers the Niners as well, but he also covers the NFL. And he said that that Kyle could have got Trubisky for pennies on the dollar, and then they could have drafted Mac Jones at number 12 because everyone says Mac Jones. And so they could have waited until a quarterback fell on their lap, and that was a huge mistake that the Niners did. They should have just said, hey, you know what? Mitchell Trubisky's not asking for much.
How's that a fact?
So just looking back at it, the Niners messed up. Trubisky, and then Kyle could have got a quarterback at 12 instead of trading all the way up for Trey Lance. So that was a horrible thing that they decided, hey, you know what? Because they thought Trubisky wanted like $10 million per year.
Bro,
and I think he got like less than that with Buffalo.
Yeah, he got like $2.5 million or $5 million.
So John and that's John Lynch's fault because someone told John Lynch that he was looking for a 2-year, $10 million contract, and they were like, "Oh, that's a little bit too expensive for us." So,
well, and with that, now y'all is in the same. Y'all in what's y'all record anyway?
We're 500, 5-5.
Shit, I take that. I take that over 3-7.
Well, but the Niners were supposed to be much better than this, but again, and I'm biased. I said this. I think on my stream, I do not like that stadium because since we've moved to Santa Clara, we've had 20 plus players on IR for a minimum of 4 and the maximum of 16 weeks. Because I don't know what's wrong with that water out there or that stadium, but someone said, "Hey, I don't believe in curses, but I think Candlestick Park is cursing that stadium." Oh man.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that y'all left Candlestick Park. I thought they was gonna upgrade it, get everything together, and stay there. So the simple fact that y'all left, I was like, I guess that was damn near like the Yankees leaving the original Yankee Stadium.
Yes, a fact.
Thinking everything was gonna be smooth.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why they left Candlestick Park. That was a nice stadium.
I don't know if you have time to listen to what happened. But if you want to listen, I can tell you.
Go ahead, man. We got all day.
Okay. All right. So basically, in 2005, the city of San Francisco was planning to take city money and fix up the neighborhood because that area, for those who don't live there, is a historical old neighborhood that they have never ever cleaned up since after the war. Also, the city's a bit stereotypical. I don't want to say the other word, but the majority of black people live over there. And for some reason, they have let that area decay for decades. And finally, when they were going to do something, so the Yorks sat down with the mayor, who's now the governor of California, who's an asshole, in my opinion. He said, we're gonna reinvest in the neighborhood because we want to bring the Olympics. And we were like, no, that's not going to happen. So basically, they didn't want to do shit to that neighborhood. So they were using the stadium as leverage to put the Barlows, actually John York, Jet's father at the time, because Jet was still in college. And he said, we're not going to fund because you own the stadium. And a lot of people, like myself, because it was owned by the people of San Francisco. That was the only stadium that was owned by the people of San Francisco. And we were willing to raise our taxes to keep the stadium, even though we didn't want to do that. That's how much we love that stadium. So after the city and their stupid politics, which I'm not going to talk about because it pisses me off, and then the politics of the 49ers, they were not able to make a deal. So their lease was going to end in 2014. So the York said, oh, we're not going to say the 2014. We're going to leave a year earlier. And their headquarters is in Santa Clara. Basically, that's where Niners ownership, where their office is out there. Then they got a deal with Santa Clara to pass a bond in 2010. And when the bond passed, they started to build the stadium while the Niners were still playing over there. Then bad news happened on a Monday night game, I think, against the Steelers. the stadium generator blows up on national TV, and the blackout game, the famous 2012 blackout game, and after that incident, the Niners were gone. But if that generator or whatever happened did not black out the stadium, maybe the Niners and the city could have found a way to keep it. So the Yorks screwed the city of San Francisco and moved it to their headquarters because at the time you had YouTube, Facebook, Twitter moving to the area, and they started to take the stupid money from these rich billionaires, and that's why these new 49er fans are losers, because the old Niner fans never wore the jerseys. They bought the generic stuff, the dads with the cool jackets, with the old school hats and whatever, and their kids wearing jeans and t-shirts. That was the atmosphere of the 49ers. But then when that, unfortunately, they sold out to the big investors and they just brought in the money. And since then, that has been the downfall of the 49ers. I don't think Jed York and his family cares about the team no more. I just think that they care about the billions that are invested with the tech firms and all those other business companies. So it's just a long ass story. But at the end of the day, the city was just, they didn't want to do nothing to the neighborhood. They have their prejudice, and if you live in San Francisco, you would understand that it's not this rich town that they try to promote. It's not, but that's
San Francisco's not like that. They're not. I mean, I've been hearing that it is expensive to live over there.
Oh yeah, and then when it comes to the tech and Airbnb, Lyft, all those technology companies, those employees who are from the East Coast who work at Silicon Valley, they're buying property and they're kicking out the locals. So people are being pushed out the city because it's bringing a trickle effect. A lot of people who used to live in this area called San Mateo County, they're just being pushed out the way because the San Franciscans are being pushed out, and the tech people, and of course with Airbnb, because people don't want to pay hotel prices, those houses and those apartments could be used. And so a lot of people are living in their cars, which sucks. So that's San Francisco in a nutshell. Yeah,
that's crazy, man. That's kind of like Los Angeles, Skid Row.
Yeah,
that's effed up.
It's just so sad that my wonderful city. I remember in the early 2000s, it was like everybody wanted.
It's like a lot of people's hearts are just cold now, man. They just don't care. They have to raise the prices on everything.
It's about the money.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Like Facebook has an office just like 10 minutes away from where Candlestick used to be. Twitter is in the city, and YouTube is
it's like all the tech companies are there. Google, Facebook, Twitter, all of them.
And basically YouTube is 20 minutes outside of San Francisco if you drive out there, so you can see the giant YouTube, etc. And of course now all those like software companies for computer companies, they're also buying property. So basically, like, that's why if you Google California governor, he was the former mayor of San Francisco. He was one of those rich kids who grew up, and because his mommy and daddy knew people, he got an easy road. He went to a good private school. He went to a good college, and then because his daddy knew people, he got into politics because the connections. But that dude has never worked in a day of his life. And here's something so funny to laugh. The former president Trump has a son, and our governor's former wife married that guy, which is very funny. And she, oh man, is from the city, and she's like, I cannot believe I married that guy. Yeah, it's so sad.
Who, Donald Trump's son?
Yeah. So it's so funny.
Yeah, man, I can't stand people like that. They try to take advantage of like poor people who have never worked like a damn day in their life. They've just been born with this freaking silver spoon in their mouth. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the thing about him is like he went to a local private school.
He had it easy, man.
And at the time, like I said, and then I went to another rival school in San Francisco but it catered more to like a scholarship. So a lot of kids from the inner city. It was a good private school. Also people who are Catholic. Things like that. It's a nice school. We've had a lot of great athletes come out of that school. I went there, and I know some 49ers who went to that high school who are buddies of mine personally. And I went there because of a grant that the school provided to branch out. So I was very blessed to go there. The great guys and the great athletes, because I played baseball there also. I was like so blessed to be around those dudes, and we would all take the bus. Like we after school we would just wait till the local bus to take us home, and a lot of people. And we would pass by this public school that all the kids, and then look at all these rich kids. I said, hey yo, we all live what you are. It's just that we were lucky that we got these grants. So it was fun taking the bus, and I wish I could tell you some stories. It's a little bit over. It's rated R or X-rated that I could tell you, but riding those San Francisco buses, it's not pretty. It's always
really. Is it like beaten down buses? Those beaten down yellow buses?
The buses were okay. I'm just saying that the people who would go in there, because in San Francisco, we had gangs, so there were certain neighborhoods you could not wear certain colors. So
because the gangs.
My idiot friend was wearing a blue hat, and we passed by one of the blocks, and
that's Crips.
And they got in there, and luckily because one of the idiots knew me from one of the gangs. They were like, no, don't mess with that dude. Don't mess with that dude. You know who he is. And I was like, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, I'm taking this hat away so you don't kill us. I was being I was a bad kid growing up. I was so bad. And they knew, don't mess with John Jay because, So I remember those wonderful days, in the buses, all those stuff. I remember as a kid, a guy had a Joe Montana jersey, and he was with his girlfriend, who she was, a member of the Blue, the
Crips.
Yeah, the Serranios, because we have also
Serranios. Oh, okay. Oh, like a Latin gang.
Yeah, the Latin. So there's a street in the Mission called 19th Street, and it's like a barrier, a divider from red and blue.
I saw that shit coming from a mile away.
And then they hijacked the bus. And then all the doors open because they pulled the string, because we have those strings that operate the buses, and they were gonna beat them up, and everyone was all freaked out. And me and my younger sister were just sitting there.
Fucking way,
this is normal because we see this all the time, and everybody got off the bus. Oh my gosh, we're so scared! And luckily the bus driver came out with like this big wooden stick. Hey, I know I'm just one dude, but if I gotta kick all your asses, get off my bus.
Play some good defense.
So, man.
Well, you had an interesting story.
Yeah, I could talk for hours, but I try to be respectful and try to keep my story short. So, yeah.
And I had some crazy stories, especially with gangs and freaking the foes and the GDs.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Because over here, man, especially in Chicago, Larry Hoover, man, who founded GDs, man, he's so respected around here, especially near where I used to live in the west side of Chicago, because there are like a lot of GDs over here. So, and he's a pretty respected name around here. So,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know about it. Jonah Pittman knows a lot about it. So,
yeah, like here. We have like 5 local news channels, and when they talk about the national news, like when they go to like outside of California, the first thing they talk about is Chicago. So basically, all right, we're done with the local news. Now we're gonna talk about the big stories across the United States, and then a report. There's been another incident in Chicago. Yada yada.
5-6 shootings.
Basically, they decided. This is ridiculous. They decided just to do a Chicago segment for 5 minutes.
Right. Right.
So that's fun. Where the local Bay Area has a little segment. All right, in Chicago news, let's take it out there to our the person who's out there, and then they're talking. Yes, there's been another incident, another car's been stolen, another person's been assaulted, or a shooting, yada yada. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and like when people ask me, like, well, I'm from Chicago, if I go like out of state, people are surprised. I'm like, they have like their eyes start to widen and their mouths start to open, like, wow, you're from Chicago. And like they don't even tell by the sound of my voice. They think like, oh, people who are from Chicago, they have like a hard, tough voice, you know, or whatever. But you know, they're like, man, you from Chicago? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Chicago. And then I'm like, how do you survive over there? I'm like,
Yeah,
you know, I just, you know, I watch my back, you know.
Yeah, we have a city called Oakland where once you cross the bridge, because we have two bridges, we have the Golden Gate and we got the Bay Bridge. And when you cross over Oakland, people tell you, all right, be respectful, don't be an asshole, and if you're going to be going to one of those working class neighborhoods, just be aware that if you start, you know, trouble with somebody, you may not, you know, make it out there. So there are rules when you cross over to Oakland. Oakland is not as bad as people make it out, but yeah, that's a tough area to go out there. I lived there for a summer, for one summer, and
it's pretty rough in Oakland. Like the certain areas in Oakland is pretty rough.
Yeah, not every area. Like I wouldn't say Oakland's like extremely dangerous.
Certain areas in Oakland is rough. Yeah,
and you gotta be really careful because I lived out there, and when I was a kid, I would see the police every like 5 minutes. We and then I go to another area and I hear the police again. We. So it's like, you know, like that department is probably one of the worst because you're always on call because there's always something bad going on. So I learned, and then of course I met this guy who lives out in Oakland, but he lives in a little bit more like middle class area, and he tells me that he is so freaked out when he leaves his house because, like, you know, he's like, oh man, I'm scared, but I've lived here my whole life, and I'm like, oh, you know, so it's a reminder that sometimes, you know, so yeah, the Bay Area is not as, you know, luxurious as everyone says. We have our great things that it's wonderful, but at the same time, it also kind of sucks with a lot of, you know, things because that you have that misconception that if you live in the Bay Area, you have a lot of money. There's only like one area you can say where rich.
I'm back. My bad.
Yeah. So there's only one area. Like when you cross the bridge, there's a place called Marin County. Those are the $1 billion mansions, the $1 million mansions. It's basically like a luxurious thing when you cross the bridge because like the Bay Area is so huge. It's like almost like close to 100 cities and towns. It's huge. It's huge. So it's a very, very big place. And yeah, so and then of course I have a lot of family right under San Francisco is Daly City, which is a very small town area. It's like if you're not a city person, you move out there. It's probably the last cheap place in the Bay Area. And like,
hey, what's the name of the place?
It's called Daly City. So
Daly City.
Daly, yeah. It's like a very quiet, like, you know, little suburb area, you know, outside of San Francisco. Like if you don't like living in, that's the place to go because you're still like 5 minutes away from the city, and a lot of people are moving out there because like, oh man, they're tired of the city BS. So that's a little safe haven for people who still want to be close to the city, but it's like, oh yeah, I just want to live that quiet, normal, relaxed life, and it's a good place to live. You know, my family, they all live out there, so it's fun to live there. And of course, all of my ex-girlfriends, you know, are Filipino chicks. You know, there's a giant Filipino population over there. So,
okay.
Yeah, so if you're interested in some Filipino chicks, you know, that's the place to go. And they're very nice. They're very nice ladies, but when they get mad, they start cursing you out in Tagalog, which is their native language.
Oh, really? Yeah. I heard them speaking Tagalog. Yeah.
If a woman is speaking Tagalog with other women and one of them has a boyfriend or a husband, you know that they're talking about it. And a lot of them are like, oh crap, I don't know what they're talking about. Hey, you married a Filipino chick. You just gotta take the trash talk because they will let everything out to their best friends. They're very talkative, like women. Like if you think women, no, they're the most loud and talkative, and they will talk behind your back in that country. And the husbands who speak Tagalog, those are the only ladies that basically talk quietly. But if they marry because
American, you won't know.
oh yeah, like I have a lot of Filipino friends who basically the mom is Filipino and the dad's black, or the mom's Filipino and the dad's white, and so a lot of my Filipino friends are mixed,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's interesting.
very funny. I went to school with all the Filipino chicks.
Did you date a Filipino chick?
A little bit too much. That's all I want to say. I know, because who was I talking? I think I was talking to some of my 49er friends on their Hangout stream, and the Latin girls don't like me for whatever the reason. Maybe I'm not attracted to them. The black girls don't like me for some reason. Maybe I'm not attracted to them. But the Filipino chicks, they date me. So hey, it's something. So I'll take that. I'll take it.
Right.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, where's Jonah Pipney at?
I'm about to say he quiet as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been talking for like 30 minutes.
John J, when you get to talking, you get to talking. So
yes, I forget sometimes but like I said, I have a lot of stories. But that's one thing that I suffer from. Once I start talking about like my city or something I really like, I can go on for hours. Like me and my friends, we would like wake up early in the morning and we would just talk, and then we'll look at the time and it's already 10 o'clock at night. Oh, time to go home.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
This the Curry brothers, Seth Curry versus Steph Curry.
Mm.
Oh shit!
You have the success versus
Battle of the Curry brothers.
Yep.
Who's gonna come out on top?
Oh man.
They played each other in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, they did. When he played with Portland, I forgot.
Yeah. I mean, we all know Steph is he's the best one.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I think he's better than his dad.
Yeah, he's like the best one out of the family.
He's the house name right there. So.
Yeah.
He changed the game, man. The way we look at 3-point shooting. So
Yep.
completely changed it.
Yeah. I remember when we drafted him, we had a guy called Monte Ellis, and
oh yeah.
And I was like,
y'all had Baron Davis, Monte Ellis. No, you had David Lee. David Lee, I think, was on that team.
So we had
David West.
Yeah, so basically this is what we had. We had this center called Andres Biedrins, who was from some Eastern European country. Then we had David Lee. We had Monte Ellis, and then we had a bunch of like these role players that were garbage from other teams, and that's who we had. So then we drafted Curry, and then
Steven Jackson was on the team too, if I don't remember too.
Oh yeah, he was also stolen. So yeah, so basically it was the holdover.
Washed.
Yeah, it was a holdover of the 2006-2007 team. So then a year later, the Lakem brothers bought the team, and the first thing that they decided to do was trade away Monte Ellis, and everybody was so mad because we got Andrew Bogut, who was a bust with Milwaukee. He was horrible, and we're giving our best player away. At the time, we didn't know what Curry was going to become, so then we were like so mad, and then they were retiring what's his name, Chris Smullin's uniform, and the entire stadium was throwing stuff at the stadium. They were cursing him. They were saying bad words. And then one of the Lakem brothers said, "Excuse me, what we're doing is we're going to give you guys 5 championships." And everyone was like, "Oh, you are out of your mind." So they had to shorten the ceremony and get the owners out there because it was a horrible thing. But then a couple of years later, we got Klay Thompson in that same draft, Draymond Green.
Yep.
We let Lee
go. Let Monte Ellis go.
Then we brought in Andre Iguodala, and he was pretty good in Philadelphia. So you basically had Curry at point guard, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green, and Andrew Bogut.
Andrew Bogut, yep.
And then that team turned around. And who would have thought?
Yep. The next year in 2013,
even though we only won 3 titles, he said we're gonna go 5 NBA Finals, and they called it. And I don't know what they saw that we didn't see, but looks like this ownership actually cares about titles. They don't care about the money. They brought the Warriors back to San Francisco, which they're originally from. But personally, I was okay with the Warriors being in Oakland, but for some reason the Oakland, they're kicking out all the teams. They kicked out the Raiders, they kicked out the Warriors, and they're trying to kick out the Oakland Athletics because I don't think they want any sports teams in Oakland anymore. So we'll see what happens with the Oakland Athletics, but the owners are like already planning to move out because they've been trying.
So where are the Warriors at now? Where are they playing at right now?
They're San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah, right across. So there's this little bridge because the bay cuts a little river into the city, and so there's a little bridge. So across the bridge, there's a giant parking lot where it's used for like a lot of things. Like they do a lot of fairs over there, and they had a circus, like the Wrigley Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus for like 3 years in a row using that area, but then they left. So then across the bridge is an area where they're developing new condos and new apartments. So they found an area that the city was not using, and then they designated that for the Warrior Stadium. But then one reporter said, why did you not use this land for the 49ers? Because it was big enough for a stadium. And the mayor at the time said that a football stadium hurts the city's economy. And everyone looked at the mayor and said, what the heck are you talking about? A football stadium brings in more money in only 8 regular season games than the Giants and the Warriors do. So it shows you that the city did not want the Niners here. When that mayor at the time said that to a reporter, because the land was big enough to build a football stadium. But when they said that, a lot of people got really mad. And after that, when I heard that, I just lost respect. And I said, you know what? Screw Levi Stadium after I heard that. And I was done. And I just lost confidence in the city that you basically gave up on the 49ers. And that's just sad reality that they never wanted the 49ers to be here because they were trying to
just like how the Los Angeles Chargers, the owner, he gave up on San Diego. Why the hell would you move the freaking Chargers to Los Angeles? That's the part I didn't like.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was dumb as hell.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I remember. I was telling CG that when they moved, there was fans that had Junior Seau jerseys, and they went up to the office in San Diego, and they were burning Junior Seau. And the Charger fans, they love Junior Seau. But when they started burn his jersey, that's how mad the Chargers fans were when they started to do that. They started to go over there and burn the juniors to teach them, hey, we're season ticket holders. We're not going to go over there because I think it's a 4-hour drive from San Diego to LA. I did not know. Because I thought
that's a long drive.
It was much closer. No, it's about 4 hours. So they said, we're not going to drive 4 hours. And so basically they lost so many season ticket holders. And when the Chargers were playing at that soccer stadium, you had barely no Charger fans. You had teams from outside who rooted for the other team. So basically every game was not a home game. And now you're seeing it with that new stadium. Very few Charger fans.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're seeing the consequences.
So.
It's like, I don't understand. LA's taking everything, man. Taking every damn team.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's why I'm not a fan of any LA teams, man. I'm not too much of a big fan.
Yeah, it's like, don't they have enough teams already? It's like, Jesus.
Right, they got like, what, 9 or 10 teams? Like, damn. Greedy ass. They should just like ban them. Like, okay, you can only have a certain number of teams.
Mm-hmm.
That should be like the limit.
Yeah, I know, because like having the Lakers is enough, because like
right.
To be honest,
the Lakers and the Dodgers.
I know, and the Dodgers are also good. Basically, you have the Dodgers, who have been good for the last decade. The Lakers have always
decade plus.
I don't like the Lakers. They have 2 professional soccer teams that play there. They also have a hockey team, and in Anaheim, which is still in the LA area, they have another baseball team, and of course, they have USC football. So
that's overkill.
Yeah, so it's so sad, and but a lot of people were complaining about why is there not a football team in LA, and the NFL was trying to do everything they can to get a team in LA. Now they have 2, so Yep.
And it's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, definitely they don't need the Clippers. Clippers, they can probably take that to like another team, like Las Vegas Clippers or something.
Yeah, also they also have the Clippers. So they have 2 basketball teams, 2 soccer teams, 2 baseball teams. They have a hockey team, and of course USC, football. So, which I remember when I was a kid, that was like a pro team because they were always in national title games. So.
Right, always national title games or like other events going on, and like LA. It's like LA is always having everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like too much.
Yeah.
Like give it to Seattle or something. Like I'm not a big
guy,
but Jesus, Seattle.
Give it to Las Vegas. Give it to St. Louis. Give something. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. Here's what they're trying to do, Kofi. So I don't know if you heard, but the NFL by 2028 is trying to get 40 teams and 18 game regular season with 2 extra playoff games.
What the hell?
Yeah, the NFL since Roger Goodell has been the commissioner, he's been tankering with the NFL game because he really wants a team in London. He's also thinking about having a team in Mexico City. Now he wants
Canada.
And
that's too much, man.
He wants a team in Canada. So the problem is that he's basically putting too many teams. Plus, 32 teams is, in my opinion, is way too much for the NFL. But it is what it is. So
40 teams?
Yeah, this is idiotic. Then
idiotic.
Then they have been proposing, the idea. Like I remember at the time when I was in high school, 18 games. So they wanted to do 19 regular season games. The problem at the time that it was just too idiotic. But now with the 17th game, now they're opening up another door to get that 18th game. They also say, all right, if we can't get a team in Mexico City or a team in Canada, we have to relocate one of our teams to play in London. Here's another problem. The time differences, meaning that say this London team in the future is really good. They can never be on prime time because of the time difference. So if you live in the West Coast, it's going to be hard for you to wake up. Or if you want, a game, they would have to play a game late at night, like at 1 a.m.
Right.
Between 1 and 3 a.m.
Super late in London.
So it doesn't work out, geographically. So the only thing that the NFL is trying to do right now is just trying to do what they're able to get. But at the same time, the game's not the same no more. Quarterbacks are being pampered. And the Niners have probably going to be the last fullback in the NFL with Kyle Juszczyk because fullbacks are not being drafted no more. And the running backs are going to be basically obsolete. So a lot of kids in the future will not try out for the running back position. So
the NFL try out for like wide receiver, quarterbacks, and shit.
So the NFL needs to either have the owners realize that Roger Goodell has been a problem. It's been hurting the league, and
Roger Goodell needs to go, man.
Yeah, and
just he needs to go.
Yeah,
I'm
and just keep
tired
it
of
how it is. And then do what they used to always do, that no Thursday night games until after Thanksgiving. I think that they should have the Lions and the Cowboys play maybe like a little bit more later in the day and just have one game, because 3 games, yeah, I can barely watch the Cowboys. Like after the end of the first half, I turn off the Cowboys and I don't even bother watching the nighttime game, and just do basically like 5 Thursday night games and then have fans, hoping that their team plays on a Thursday night, and then that's about it. And what they should do also for the Monday nights is that maybe like 4 or 5 times a week they should have back-to-back Monday night games, so they could have that get more primetime games, etc. On the weekday. But it's just like I can actually propose really good ideas, and if they really want more games, all they really need to do is add an extra bye week, so then they can get the extra game, and they gotta really fix up the playoff because that 7th playoff spot is just idiotic. But football is a seasonal sport. You can't play it in the summertime. You can't play it in the springtime. It's meant for fall and winter.
Right.
So, right, Roger Goodell, for about almost 15 years now, has really, really changed the league, and that's what he wanted. His vision: one Thursday night game every Thursday for the regular season.
Because before there wasn't really any Thursday night games prior to that, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't, and you're
That
seeing
I
it
remember.
you're seeing it in college football. Like the 2 teams play now 15 to 16 games. Those that make it to the national championship game, because I remember it used to be 12 games. There was no conference title games. Maybe like a few conferences had a conference title game, and basically there was not as many bowl games. But after the 2000s, all these companies started to make bowl games. So now you have like over 32 bowl games, and now you have this college playoff, which is idiotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they really want football to be like something like more than half the year, because football was never meant to play like basketball and baseball and hockey. It's a seasonal. You play once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
And NFL has just changed so completely.
So, and now with the new laws here in California, now players now have the option to put their names on the jersey, and they can have sponsors. They can put sponsors, and they can start getting paid. Because again, the governor of California passed a law that says that all California schools, like for football, baseball, and basketball, players can start to have, put advertise on their logos. They can license their name, and it does not come out of the school pocket no more. So now you're going to have all these investors and all these people going to the colleges, and just going to like the best player on each team, and put stuff on it like that. So I don't like
But
it.
what about the players? They get a portion of it?
Yeah, they'll get the money. They'll get the money. I personally have always said every athlete, even the lame sports, should be given a free 4-year ride if they're going to be trying to pursue a career in professional sports. They should get free scholarships, and colleges have billions of dollars, so they should take some of their money and invest it on their athletes.
Right.
Because the argument is, if you're going to be paying athletes money, what about the students who are going to school who are putting themselves into debt? That's the thing that they don't want to talk about. But it's just a reality that's just idiotic that they don't want to talk about. So they decided to say, all right, if you're an athlete and you think you're going to go to the pros, you can now put like a like a Nike logo on it and get paid for it, or like a Sports Street logo and get paid for it. You could put your name there, and a company can license it, and they'll give you a portion of it. So, so
Right.
it's just, yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
they should get it.
yeah, and also if the NFL wants to have more football, they need to create a league. So these high school athletes, or these 5-star recruits, or these guys who want to play in college for maybe 1 year, and they want to play pro level talent, you can have a system for them so they can earn money and play football, and they can do that. So but as long as they use the college system, those are their prospects and their developmental talent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go to this party on Friday with this chick.
Cool.
There you go. Where you? I was like, where was Jonah Pibney at, man?
No, I ain't went nowhere, man. I'm in the background, just moderating, really, watching everything.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing. I just been sitting in the background, also, just hollering at my neighbor, little Lord, shit, just talking to him real
cool.
So that's why I put it on mute. And also my girl playing GTA 5, so as you can hear the goddamn girl music in the background.
Yeah.
Right, that's why I put that shit on mute real quick.
Does she play did she play like Madden? Like, does she play sports games too?
Hell no. She just play GTA because she can play with a girl.
Oh. You know what would be so nice if you had a girlfriend who like knows sports and like just plays Madden with you.
Nah, that'd be. I thought I did when I was real young. I was like 15, 16. I met a girl like that. And by the end of it, we hated each other because I wouldn't stop killing her in the game.
Oh, she didn't like it.
Hell no. She thought she was the shit because she beat up her little nephews and fight night and all that shit. She played me. I was whooping her ass. She got mad as hell. She wind up. Yeah, that's why I'm like, you think you want a girl like that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let her win.
Yeah.
Right.
I
guess.
Mm-hmm. I have too many friends who play video games, and they tell me, man, I'm looking for a girl who likes, all those video games, but there's not too many of them out there. I say, hey, the same thing for a guy like me who likes sports. There are not too many women out there.
Well, I would say this: as long as my wife can freaking cook and she can please me in the bedroom, that's all that matters.
Yeah, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like my grandfather said. He says, yes, if your wife loves you enough and she gives you that, goes to you. If she wants to cook for you, that shows you the love that she has. So if you're able to find a woman who's willing to do that stuff for you, you keep it and you do the best you can to
don't let it go.
Because I can tell you right now, from my experience, I was with too many women. One woman, used me for a piggy bank, which I was young and stupid at the time. There was another girl.
She was using you as like for money. She was taking money from you.
Yeah, I tried to get her a job, but she was just impatient and yada yada. She's like that, and then she had a little bit of some stereotypical stuff to.
She had an attitude.
No, like she thought like only white dudes have the money, but when she dated a lot of white dudes, not all those white dudes had money. So she's started to realize that she needs to find a white dude that has money. So, and for some reason, anyway, I'm getting a little.
I bet she went on a seeking arrangement. Did she? Seeking arrangements.
Anyway, I said a little bit too much, but then I was with this girl, and she just wanted to, just hook up. There was like nothing. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? So I realized now I don't need that neither. So I don't need a woman that wants money, a woman that just wants to, when she's not feeling well, she needs, the intimacy, but nothing else. And then I've had women who were just like, oh my gosh, they were just so like angry at everything.
Right.
They're never satisfied. oh, you got me this, but we could have went to this place. They have.
You know what I call them? I call them damaged goods.
So I'm like, after 24, 25, I say, you know what? I'm done with the relationship because, maybe, and even though a lot of people think, hey, there's a reason why when you're young, you learn. And I learned, all that stuff. And I've been very patient. I'm 31 years old. A lot of people say, oh, why are you not married yet? I'm trying to find the right one. I'm not trying to get with someone and then like 5 years we divorce.
Right.
I'm trying to find
exactly. Because we already know the court system doesn't favor the man already. So, and plus, even if it's your money, she could take half of it, even if she hasn't worked hard for it, which is crazy to me.
Yeah. So for me, like I said, like being single, there's a lot of advantages of it. Yes, it sucks that, you're not with a woman, but, I'm starting to realize it. Like, I know a lot of guys who have good careers, they have good places. They're single, they're okay. And it doesn't bother them. They don't care about the jokes that they get, but, doing okay. And then I know guys who are 40 and 45 that finally found the one after like 15 to 20 bad dates, and they finally found the one. So there's no rush. There's no rush. There's no rush. Well,
right.
Like people find like my best friend who's a Raider fan, my best friend in the whole world. His grandfather, was married to his grandmother for like 20 years, and then they finally separated. His grandmother found a guy quickly, and after 10 years, she was again single. So my best friend's grandfather, he basically waited, and then he found this wonderful woman who was almost 50 years old. She was single her whole life, and his grandfather was almost 70, and they hit it off. They enjoyed it. They lived together before they got married, and now he's now almost 90, and she's about to be in retirement age.
70.
And, yeah. So, and even though he says, yes, we have a very big age gap, but I found the woman that, I love. And I know that I have wonderful children, my wonderful grandchildren. But even when you find someone, sometimes it's the wrong person. So he basically was like, I don't hate my ex-wife. She gave me beautiful children. I got wonderful children that got married, and they gave me beautiful grandchildren. And he was just very, very happy with her. And even though she was, his second wife is never able to have children, at least she got married to a man she loves, and she does all that stuff, for him, the cooking, the cleaning, and of course, even at their age, they occasionally, are intimate. But it really shows you that sometimes you don't have to worry.
Damn, I hope I'm intimate at 90.
Oh man, I wish I could tell you some Italian
stories. If I do live
stories.
To that age.
I wish I could tell you some Italian stories, but I don't think it's good enough, because I could tell you some Italian stories, and I know men who are in their 80s and 90s, and their wives are still happy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. And they still got the energy too. They still got that libido.
Yeah. Like all I can say is that there was a snarky dude who was in his 50s. His wife was not happy, but they were still together because they were married. And then you have this woman who's 69 and her husband is around 75, and the wife is happy. Oh, I still love my husband. Weird, etc. And then this guy who I think suffers from some issues. Yo, what is your secret? He says, I'm Italian. I drink wine and I eat a lot of spaghetti. And you could tell how happy she is. So basically, he's basically taking a shot at a younger guy who's like 27 years younger than him. And he's like, if my wife is still happy, there's a reason why. And he's like, oh crap. So it's a reality. Some men are just lucky as they get older that they still have that. And unfortunately, I don't want to be messed up because there are medical conditions, but
there's some who are like been together for like 40 plus years because they found the right one earlier on.
So, like I said, hey,
there's some couples that have been together for like what, 40, 50 years, longer than that, man. Found the right one.
Yeah. So,
or sometimes they just even retire, or they were divorced after like 40, 50 years.
I don't,
50 years.
Crazy.
And you can tell, like people who are senior citizen, those that have like 4 or 5 kids, that they were getting very busy many times often, and you could tell. And then when you have those couples that have no kids or 1 kid, you could tell that, so you see the difference.
They didn't make it as a priority.
Yeah, that's just the reality. Because
especially some families that got like 8, 9 kids. I'm like, damn, they're getting busy in the bedroom.
Like I said, hey, listen, I'm part Italian. I'm 50% Italian and a bunch of other stuff as well. And older Italian people who like in their between 65 and older, a lot of those men have like 4 or 5 kids, and they have like dozens of grandchildren. And they would tell us, they tell the young guys, he says, when we were young and there was none of those, protection stuff, etc. You can tell. And also they would remind us, it's not as easy as you think to have 4 or 5 kids. So, he's just letting you know that, sometimes you got to do that a lot of times. So it's a nature.
Or you got to have sex multiple times to have one.
Yeah, so it's a reality. So when you are enjoying that company with someone you love, you could tell with those people that have a bunch of kids. That's a reminder that their relationship and their marriage is rock solid when you have a lot of kids. Now in today's society, they don't encourage you to have a lot of kids, so you got to use all those protection stuff.
Yeah. Well. It will if the woman is single, she got multiple kids, she gets help from the government.
Yeah, that's a different topic.
Yeah, I know.
Now I don't want to speak of.
I say switch up real quick.
Mm-hmm. I remember. This is a true story. I can't believe that this actually happened to me. So there was this girl, and she was in her 30s, and she had like 4 kids already, and she said, hey, you want to help me make number 5? I said, no thank you. I'm not saying you're ugly, but you already have enough kids and you're by yourself. And she's like, oh, I just want more kids. And I'm like,
she want the starting 5, bro. She's missing a center.
So I'm like,
she needs a center, bro. She needs a center.
So, yep. Yeah, I have like millions of stories, but I'm gonna stop right there for today. Anyway, all right.
And when y'all got any plans for Thanksgiving tomorrow, besides the games?
Let's see. My Thanksgiving tradition.
You're going shopping?
No, go ahead, John Jay.
Oh, I'm doing the same thing I've been doing for the last 10 years. I don't do the turkey and all that stuff. I do Chinese food. I'm like my Jewish friends. We go eat Chinese food and we go to the movies because they don't celebrate that stuff.
Yeah, I don't do too much of the Thanksgiving now that I've learned from the history. I learned about the history of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that shit whack as hell, but.
Yeah.
This year I ain't eating no damn turkey. Maybe, I don't know, but gonna jump out tonight eating some chicken.
I gotta work tomorrow at 2 p.m.
My little subject got canceled tomorrow, so I can cut my damn alarm clock off.
Your alarm clock off?
Hell yeah, I ain't gotta do shit tomorrow now. I'm cool. What the hell is that? John Jay is getting abducted by a fucking alien.
Illuminati confirmed.
Everything.
Dude, bro. Now that you just said that, we gotta make a t-shirt called Illuminati confirmed.
Oh, my mama. Hashtag Illuminati confirmed.
I swear, man, today's just been crazy, bro. Freaking Miami lost to the Timberwolves. Bulls lost to the freaking Rockets. And man, Philadelphia's beating up on Golden State. Illuminati confirmed.
Exactly, especially this year.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State is getting their ass waxed today.
I know.
It's bound to happen. It's an 82 game season.
I know.
That's what I'm like. Oh, like I expect the Bulls to have at least
they're winning
10 more losses like that. I expect the Warriors to have 10 more losses like that. Like it's gonna happen. It's an 82 game season. Everybody is in the NBA. They all pros.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, come on now, you can't deny that. What's up to y'all?
And I think it's like a 5 game stretch, right? It's like we have a really tough stretch this week too, because I think we're playing like every 5 games, like in like 2 days or something, if I'm not mistaken. So
the Warriors just took the lead. It's 94-88.
Fuck.
The Warriors just got the lead.
Yeah, they got the lead. I just checked the score. It's 94-88.
Wait, how did Phoenix do? Did Phoenix win?
Yeah, they won, but I need the Warriors to lose. I'm trying to get first seed, man.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
I mean, they're second.
Curry's just too good, man. Steph Curry. I ain't talking about Seth Curry.
Shit.
I was looking at the score earlier of the Suns and whoever they played, and ESPN had the wrong score. It said it was the fourth quarter, and it was 86, whoever they were playing, and 42. I said that's a typo, so I clicked on it, and no, ESPN screwed up with the score, so they had to fix it, and then I was like, what the heck is
wrong? The Suns beat the Cavaliers today, 120-115.
Yeah, so that was like, I was like, wait a second, that's not. Are you saying that the Suns only scored 46 points in 4 quarters? I said, no, that is BS. That is BS.
I would have died laughing.
Hey, TRL. Because so do you live in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, you live in the Phoenix area?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So like you're like it's like Phoenix, Scottsdale,
Glendale.
Yeah. Glendale, yeah, they're all connected. Man, you're lucky, man. Especially during this time, man. It's cold in Chicago. I'd love to be in Phoenix.
Yeah. Feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's the weather over there right now?
Right now it's probably like somewhere in the 70s or 80s.
Damn. Yeah, and recently I just came from Miami, I think about a week ago, and it was like 85, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was so nice out there, bro.
All right, guys, I gotta go. My food just got here, but it was nice talking to you guys as always.
All right, John Jay, man, you take it easy. You have a good holiday, bro.
And you too, man. Everybody else, you guys enjoy the holiday and the weekend, and hopefully our teams win.
Yeah, hopefully you don't lose to the freaking Lions, man. Oh God, it'll be a cold day in hell.
My team's on a bye week. On a bye week. I'm chilling.
And I have to deal with that Don Burke because, like, win or lose.
My God.
He goes to those 49er chat rooms. He says, Detroit versus everyone, even though we lost.
So he comes on your channel, bro?
He came on my channel one time in the summertime, and he left 3 comments. He said, Detroit will kill the Niners. And then he put 49-3, so he was taking a shot at the 49ers. Then he said, like some stupid stuff, and then he disappeared. Then he goes on after they lose, and he basically starts attacking 49er fans and the host of the show. And he's like, you guys were supposed to blow us out. Why did you only guys win by 1 score? And then he made a bet with my boy Gavin, and he was supposed to buy a jersey, and he bought a white T-shirt, and he put San Francisco, and he spelled it wrong. And so I said, no, Gavin, no, you do not accept that. You do not accept that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Man, Don Burr, man, that dude is so delusional, man. He comes on my channel too. He came in my channel a couple times. He said Detroit versus everybody. And then I saw him on the Windy City Breeze, this one other channel called Windy City Breeze, and he called in, and he was like, "This motherfucker sound like Snoop Dogg, bro. He sound super chill. This guy sound like Snoop Dogg."
He wrote.
He's super chill in person, but when he type, it sounds like he mad as hell at all times.
Right, he sound like Butters or something.
He said he had two wives, and then the 49er community, we just stopped it, and then somebody found out that he was basically some dude that like is a garbage man, lives with like I think family members, so he's a nobody. He's a nobody.
Well, who knows if that's really him? I don't know if that's his real name.
So anyway, all right, guys, nice to meet you. All right,
bro.
All
right, John Jay.
Okay.
He probably could be just Slack Daddy TV.
Damn. In the skies.
In the sky.
My mom. But shit, what you been up to, GRL? That shit.
I'm about to head out soon too.
Wait, what?
I said, what you been up to, GRL?
Not much.
I got a couple more minutes. I got 5 more. I got a good 5, lady. Now let's talk about how these freaking Bulls lost to this Houston Rockets, man.
I know, right? Hey, man, I said it already.
Fuck.
It wasn't by a lot.
I know, man,
still,
but damn, that was worse than the Pacers game. It was worse.
It's 82 games in a season. I just said it. They bound to lose 10 more games like that. Every team in the NBA is going to lose at least 10 games like that. 10 games that they had no business losing. Now you're going to be like, what? It's like when Detroit beat the fucking Warriors before? This season?
No.
They almost did.
The Charlotte Hornets and who else beat them? Memphis Grizzlies.
The Pistons almost beat the Warriors, but Curry wasn't playing. So
okay, I thought the Pistons won that game, but shit, I ain't watched the game anyway. I just seen the score. But those games gonna happen. Guess what? The Bulls usually always lose.
I don't know how the Warriors just keep winning, bro.
Hey, because they got Curry.
Yeah, they got nobody else though.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I mean, all you just got to do is freaking double team Curry. Like, I don't know why people are making it so hard.
Their second best player is literally
because everybody else can shoot. Everybody else can shoot. That's why. When everybody on the court can shoot, don't matter if you double Curry. Everybody else can shoot. Everybody else, if it was a video game, everybody else 3-point shot is like 88 and Curry's 99. So even if you give it to them, they still gonna knock their shit down. Even the center. How folks supposed to stop that? Shit.
And they got a good defense too.
Yeah, like great team defense. You can't stop this shit. They killing niggas like it's PS2 2K. That's not knocking that shit down from everywhere.
Man, we need to get some. We need to get some shooters if we're gonna have to compete with teams like Golden State. We need some shooters, man. Seriously. Because if they're gonna start playing like that, then we gotta start playing like that. Shit. Welcome.
Damn.
Ain't that right, TRL? You gotta get a team of shooters.
Oh yeah.
Somebody said, let's not talk about the Bulls, please. Oh, is your who is that? Your uncle?
Yeah.
He's a Bulls fan?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the Bulls.
course he is.
But I am gonna go. I am gonna go to that Bulls game on my birthday next month, or not next month, January. I'm gonna go to that Bulls Golden State game.
I'm going to the Miami one on like late December.
Oh my God! We just talked about. Well, not me and you, but me and the guys talked about it. Even YTC said he thinking about not going to the Giants game because everybody that's went to their team games, their team got smoked. TRL did. Still got smacked. Butters, with the Bears and Bucks, played grand, got smacked.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to the Panthers game when we lost by 24.
Damn. Oh yeah. Your team got smacked. Yeah.
And then we already know what happened with the Bears and the Bucks.
Your uncle says, "Fuck the Warriors." My bad, John Jay. Seriously, man. They're just a cheat code, man. They're just a damn cheat code.
Literally, they got 2 losses right now.
Right. It's just unfair. I just don't get it. I don't freaking get it.
I don't know how it's unfair. They don't have KD no more.
And
man, KD was just.
They don't have Klay Thompson right now either.
Right.
So it's as fair as.
But even without KD, they're still good.
Yeah, but during that time period, they always had Klay Thompson there too. He not there, and they still murdering people.
Right.
Just imagine when he come back.
I don't want to imagine.
That's all I'm saying. Just imagine when he come back, how much worse it's gonna be for everybody in the NBA, especially if he can find his touches
for the whole league.
Yeah, imagine if he can find his touches and fit right into the offense perfectly and still be able to put up 25 a game. And the thing is too, he's not a ball dominant dude. He don't always need the ball. All he got to do is just shoot that
catch
bitch.
And shoot.
Right, shoot that bitch 10 times a game and still have 25. Just straight up off the reeds. That's what he is.
I'd be like, hey, Klay Thompson, come to the Bulls, man. Fuck the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't like the Warriors.
Yeah. Your uncle says Chicago need gunmen, not shooters. That's right. Man, we need straight gunmen.
Need the best in the world.
Wait, who's your starting center, Vucevic?
Yeah, but he hurt, ain't it?
No, he came back. He was on the COVID. He played today.
Oh, see. That's the reason why the Bulls lost. He shouldn't even started his ass. Should have set him out and let him practice some more.
Yeah, man. Houston Houston didn't even have no all-stars. They lost Jalen Green to some injury, and we still lost. That's the crazy part about it. That's why I'm like, man, bro. Like, I would understand like if they had their starting lineup, but damn, like one of your best players, a rookie, like is out, and like that was your time to take advantage.
Damn.
Your uncle says Bulls game with Golden State in January. My birthday month, 1/1. Oh, your birthday is January 1st? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Ticket prices.
Yeah, before that, shit, the day before that is my sister and my mother. Spectacular.
Wait, their birthday is in December, or?
Yeah, 31st.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, everybody's birthday in December.
My birthday is the 14th of January.
Sure, make sure you don't lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in California during New Year's.
Okay, shit, have fun out there. Shit, well, you gonna get New Year's first.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna come in 2022 in style, bro.
Hell yeah, do your thing, man. Just be smooth and be safe out there.
Right.
Shit, I know your ass gonna knowing you gonna go buck wild. You gonna be recording you on live stream after the food.
Like the other time I recorded myself when I was in Miami Beach.
No, but this time it's gonna be live. I'm like,
oh hell yeah!
Shit. Snatching bitches' bras, snatching out bitches' bras and running like. Matter of fact, bikini. That's why I should say.
Hell
bikini.
yeah! Oh man.
Hell no. Be gone.
Yep, I'm gonna be gone, boy.
Oh shit, I gotta put this out.
All right, man, but man, I gotta wake up early in the morning, bro. I'm probably gonna do some workout, you know. And yeah. And then go to work. But man, I'm gonna catch you soon. Hopefully we win this game tomorrow, bro. And beat the freaking Lions, man.
I know, right, man. Let's see if that do happen.
Be that hard,
bro. If we lose to the Lions, bro, I want to see your reaction first. I want to see your video first.
Oh man,
that'll be like the lowest of the low. Lose to the Lions, that'll be like that'll put a cherry on top to the whole Bear season.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be tragic.
They'll have no choice but to fire Matt Nagy.
I already know. Shit. It's gonna be undisputed then. It's gonna be no choice.
Right.
I already know.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, man. Hopefully I'll be around to see your video tomorrow after, you know, hopefully the Bears win or God knows what if we lose. I still want to see regardless, but yeah.
Yeah, I already, man. I just hope hope it's not a tragedy. That's all I hope. Bears get their ass smoked. I'm gonna be like, damn.
All right,
I might not even do a video. I might just sit in the corner and reflect on what happened.
Right. Just smoke some weed, man. Smoke weed every day.
Do the same
I
if
know, right?
Shit, man.
Go next.
We play the Lions.
You said what?
I said we play the Lions this year too.
Shit, the Lions might beat y'all.
I think it's like week 15 or some shit.
The Lions gonna beat y'all.
How the hell did y'all even tie the line? I remember that one year y'all tied the Lions.
It was Kyler Murray's first NFL game. So.
Oh.
Jalen Green is like.
And then we lost to them last year. I was pissed.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Hey,
it's like they're your kryptonite.
The first year or the second year?
Second year.
Oh, last year. Yeah, y'all lost a lot of games after 6-3 in the end. Finished what? 8?
No, we lost to the Lions game. The Lions game was our first loss of the year.
Like now ended up finishing 8-8 last year.
Right here. Y'all gave Lions fans hope for 1 week.
Especially Don Burr.
They weren't as bad as they were this year. They won like 6 games last year.
Yeah, but Matthew Stafford ain't played all 16 games.
Yeah.
Shit, when he left, I think they only had one win. So
I watched that Buccaneers game when they got their asses annihilated. He got injured on the first play.
That was a nightmare for me because I bet on that game and I bet Detroit wouldn't lose by 10 because they had Matthew Stafford. And then when he got knocked out on the first play, I was like, ain't that a bitch? I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
When I say I was pissed off, I was pissed off. I was like, I don't believe it.
Like Awesome Kid said, 2018 we were 3-13,
And then Kyler Murray's rookie year, we were 5-11, and then his second year, we were 8-8. Now we're 9-2. So yeah, there's a lot of improvement.
Yeah, he has progressed. But the team has progressed with him. The team has got upgraded. It ain't just him. It don't matter if the quarterback improve. If the team not that good, they'll still end up with a bad record.
Yeah, we were able to get DeAndre Hopkins and all those guys too.
Yeah, that's one of the main things that helped, and then put a few more key additions on the on defense, and that's how that turned out. Shit, y'all got to upgrade at almost every position every year, and that's what's really helped Kyler Murray. So let's see.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, bros.
Oh yeah, it's
Smoke
already
every
Thanksgiving
day.
where you're at. It's only 10:40 for me.
You said what?
Is it already Thanksgiving where you're at? It's 10:40 for me right now.
No, it's 11:40 over here.
Oh shit, you're only an hour ahead. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm in the Midwest.
Damn.
That ain't that far from Arizona.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a hop, skip, and a jump with a plane. Even though shit, I don't hop on planes. I will never get on a fucking plane.
Yeah, I haven't been on a plane since I was like 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably have a fucking panic attack.
Well, awesome, kid. We have to wait till the end of the year to figure out which one was better.
The armpit of America. That's what he called Arizona.
The armpit of America? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I can't wait to get on a plane. Good luck with that. If
you've never been
I
on
got
one?
on the hell no, because when I was a little boy, I ain't said it multiple times, but you usually be gone by then. When I was a little boy, I said I don't want to get on no plane because I feel like somebody gonna try to blow it up. And then a few years later, 9/11 happened. And when that shit happened, I was like, yep, I ain't getting on no fucking plane. And then when I finally started thinking about getting on one, that motherfucking Malaysian aircraft came up missing. They still ain't found that motherfucker. I was like, yep, Illuminati confirmed.
I mean, I'm sure they've been a lot more. I'm sure they've been like a lot more careful ever since 9/11 happened, though, as far as like safety and shit.
I don't give a fuck about no safety. Them planes still been falling. The fuck? I'm good.
Yeah, but like, there's not that much people that hijack them anymore.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't getting on no plane. That's it.
Awesome, kid. Are you high or something? The 2009 Cardinals, the year we went to the fucking Super Bowl.
Shit, if I did get on a plane, man, I would have to. They gonna have to give me a knockout pill like they used to give B.A. Baracus on the A-team. That's what the fuck gotta happen. Yeah, because drinking ain't gonna do shit. If I'm scared, I'm just drinking. I ain't gonna be drunk at all. Give me something to knock my ass out. On everything.
Yep.
That's only how I'm getting on a plane. Terrified of that shit. I don't know how motherfuckers just get on that bitch. Like,
damn.
I agree. The 2009 Cardinals. It's a different. Those are still two different eras, even though they was more of a passing team with Kurt 1 or 2, but they still ran the football more effectively than the 2015 Cardinals. But the 2015 Cardinals had a way better passing offense.
Fitzgerald had like 11. Fitzgerald had like 11 touchdowns in the 2009 playoffs or some shit like that.
I remember. I watched every game. That's because I wanted Larry Fitzgerald to get a ring. He was cold as hell when he was at Pittsburgh. I even got the video game with him on the front cover, NCAA Football 2005. That dude was a dog.
Yep. Unbelievable.
Matter of fact, were you even watching the NFL at that time?
The first game I ever watched was that Super Bowl game.
What, in 2009?
Yeah, that was the first game I ever watched as an NFL fan.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, I had to think about it. Like, dude, you were like 19, so you was like 9 or some shit. I'm like, was you even watching this?
2009. I was 6, going on to 7.
Damn, even younger, shit. "2009 Cardinals superior in every single way of the other Cardinals team."
Well, the team this year has the chance to change that, you know.
I don't know, man.
Especially with how ass with how ass the AFC's been this year.
Still too many holes on that defense. NFC quarterbacks can carve that defense up like a motherfucker. And if they defense is able to even just slightly contain Kyler Murray, your Cardinals lose, period.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree.
I'm like, that's just a realist assessment that you're gonna get. And when they get into the playoffs and they go against teams like the Packers, the Buccaneers, or whatever, whoever the hell they gotta face, they fuck around and get put out of the first round if they ain't the number 1 seed.
Yeah, that's the only thing because I think I know for a fact we're most certainly gonna make the playoffs, but you know, like Lamar Jackson. Well, actually, no, that was the second playoff game, but he still choked to a 7th seeded team. Like, literally anything can happen in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah. Literally, matchups is a motherfucker. No matter, it don't matter if you the 3rd seed going against the 6th seed. Matchups is a motherfucker. If that's a running team, and just so happenly your ass not good against the run, they gonna murder your ass. They ain't gotta pass the ball.
Yeah, we suck again. Even though we held, and the Niners, they have a pretty good run offense. We held them in check twice when we played them.
Yeah, but they running offense to me is really not. I say they maybe 15th ranked in an honest assessment, but they probably get a higher assessment overall. But if you was to go against the Buccaneers in the playoffs, they're a pretty good running team, and on top of that, they have a dominant offensive line when they run the football that's able to do that consistently every single game.
Not just that, but you know, they're playoff experienced and shit. We're not, so.
That's just some media talk bullshit. It don't matter if you.
The only player that's ever won the Super Bowl on our team was fucking Chandler Jones.
I was with Tom Brady though.
Yeah, and he's not. Chandler Jones wasn't he was good on the Patriots, but he wasn't what he is right now.
Yeah, it's because he's older. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Good with a prime David Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
I was old as fuck, but I remember watching being fun to read about and watch. Oh, okay. But that don't mean nothing though. Your team can go in and possibly win a Super Bowl if the best case scenario, but the worst thing that can happen to them if they have to go against a team that's very balanced, but they can dominate the game by just running the football down your throat. And the only team that can do that in the NFC is the Buccaneers. So you will have to hope that the Buccaneers face the Packers and they cancel each other out, and you go against the Packers, which has a decent running game, but not the best running game. Y'all be able to contain them. But if you go against the Bucs, they're gonna smoke y'all ass.
Yeah, I think yeah, Green Bay is the second seed right now, and Tampa Bay is the third or fourth. So
Right.
they could face each other before they face us, if that's the case.
That's what I'm saying. You better hope that happens. At the
I think we would just need one of the wild card teams to win, or some shit like that.
if you number 2, you play the 7th seed. That's why I say you better hope.
I thought first seed plays the lowest seed in the divisional round, right?
No, the first seed get a bye.
No, but in the divisional round, they play the lowest seed out of like all the teams that are in the divisional round, right?
I believe so.
So yeah, and like in order to avoid Green Bay or Tampa in the divisional, we need one of the wild card teams to win.
And what chances do you think that's gonna happen?
It could happen because the Rams are a wild card team right now, and they're pretty good.
Well, they match up well. They match up well against the Packers, but I don't know if they match up well against the Buccaneers. It depends. If they're able to get that passing game going on the Bucs early, they're gonna smoke their ass. But if they can't, it's a wrap. Tom Brady gonna take over.
Yeah, I don't think Tom Brady's gonna get knocked out though. That's the thing. I feel like we'd have to face him at some point.
Well, better hope that
that motherfucker, like Green Bay's defense is not like their Green Bay's defense is just so inconsistent right now.
It is what it is with Green Bay. 1 week they good, 1 week they bad. 1 week they good, 3 weeks they bad. It's just how it go with them. It's been that way with them for shit probably since like 2015.
Yeah. Like
private jet. Man, I ain't getting on no plane. I just said that shit clear. My fault, TRL. I just said that. I ain't getting on none of that shit.
Yeah. I haven't been on one in a while,
Hell no. I don't know, man. That should make me nervous. I'd rather fucking drive, even though driving more dangerous than a motherfucking plane ride.
I do that a lot as it is, so I wouldn't mind doing that either.
I'd rather drive and see the world than be up in the sky and just looking at the fucking sky, wondering if this motherfucker gonna fall and that hit turbulence and shit and scare the shit out of me. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Exactly.
I ain't going. Shit, matter of fact, if anybody else want to hop in the stream, the link is in the description. Just don't be weird. Life don't be weird.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking no life's in here.
Right about to say we ain't got no time for no weirdo be trying to hop in here. If you do, it's a wrap. You gone. Banned. Quick.
Exactly.
I'm about to say, has anybody came at you, came and tried to come to your stream yet, Crazy?
Nope.
Okay.
I haven't done that much. I mean, I only do like the only streams I really do are like the fucking. I tried to do the Hangouts and then I do the games for the Cardinals.
Okay. So, are you gonna start doing like preview videos and prediction videos and all that shit?
I mean, like, I've done a couple previews, but they're not like actual videos. They're just live streams, like quick live streams and shit. Okay. I haven't done a post game yet though.
That's where the views come from. Doing post game shows, halftime shows, and post game shows. People tune in and see what the hell going on, especially if they new. They definitely want to hear what a person got to say. Now, You just got to make sure what you're saying is factual and you not speaking from emotion. You better speak logical as you can. Try to keep as much your emotions out of the conversation as possible, so you can do
if I speak facts,
if
I'm gonna sound like a negative ass fan.
Well, you be negative if it's called for it.
Yeah, like that's how it is being a Cardinal fan. Got to be negative all the fucking time.
Yeah. Listen, when the Bears was 3-2, even when they won 2 straight games, those 2 straight games, you remember TRL? I was pissed off. I was talking about, I don't like the way they won the game or none of that shit. I was talking shit about the team.
Yep.
What Butters was saying, Joneth, you should be happy that the Bears won. I was like, I'm happy that they won. I'm not happy the way they won. The offense was ass and the defense was burning out already. I was like, man, this shit's gonna end ugly. I'm just hoping it don't.
Like, in those 3 wins alone, you guys played the Lions, the fucking the Bengals, and who else?
The Raiders.
And the Raiders, yeah. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Awesome Kid wants me to stream the Suns and Raptors game. I don't know like how late that game is though. Like if it's super late, then I can't.
How late is it? Like
I don't know. Like I don't know if it's in Phoenix or if it's in Toronto. If it's in Toronto, it may be super early. But whenever the Suns play at home, their games are always late as hell.
I don't know why.
Like they're at least at 7:30 or 8:30.
Oh, that's not
late games.
That's not really late. Well, that
but
is
then
late compared to NBA games.
And then obviously, when they play in the East Coast, the games are a bit earlier. But whenever they're at home, they're always late games.
I don't know. Okay, Khalil trying to come up.
Hello?
Is this Giants Nation?
No, supposed to be Khalil.
Hello? Can you hear me?
A little bit. Your shit a little itchy. Oh no.
Yeah. Is it low?
Yeah, I can hear you, but your shit itchy as hell, Khalil.
Itchy? What the fuck? Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
Your microphone is acting up.
Yeah, your microphone shitty as hell. That's why I had to put you on mute. Shit, you can unmute yourself when you're ready.
It's just a $180 headset. This is not a shitty mic.
Yeah, your shit still fucked up, nigga. Your shit. What the fuck? Is that supposed to be your new phone?
I'm on my PC. I'm not on my phone.
Hell no. Hell so no. Nope. Whatever your PC is, that shit suck. Look, listen to that shit. That shit ass. Illuminati confirmed. On life.
Dang.
His shit booty meat, boy. Your motherfucking your speaker booty meat as hell, boy. Get that shit up out of here. You might as well hop on the phone. That shit way more clear.
Yeah, the phone. Yeah, that's way better. Doesn't YTC talk from his PC or his computer or whatever?
Yeah, but for some reason, he got that great Wi-Fi. he got that excelente Wi-Fi. That shit that Cleo got there. For some reason, that's that dollar store Wi-Fi, and he got the dollar store computer. I'm fucking with him, but I don't know, man. Something wrong with his shit. I just don't know. He did say earlier though his Wi-Fi was fucking up, so
Yeah,
that's the reason why he kept popping in, popping out earlier. So ain't no telling.
yeah.
But Awesome Kid said, but if Kingsbury can keep his coaching up, we can go far this year. How far is you talking? Because
I
NFC
mean,
title.
his coaching's fine so far.
Because he didn't. Because Awesome Kid didn't say Super Bowl. He said, "Oh, we can go far this year." So that means y'all get to an NFC title and then y'all get whooped in, right?
Literally, both of our losses this year haven't been his fault.
Okay.
The Green Bay loss was just AJ Green being an idiot on one play, and then the Carolina game was just our defense.
All the things that that all can wind up transpiring in one game. All that shit.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen. Team that has certain struggles at certain times and at certain points of the season, but still wind up winning like 10 or 11 games, get into the playoffs. First round, they end up get their ass ate up. Every type of struggle that they had throughout the season, all of it manifested in one goddamn game.
Awesome Kid said NFC title game.
So you'll be happy with that. Now, if they went to the Super Bowl, at least my team went to the NFC title. Not my team won a Super Bowl. Oh, okay. Now you
like
if
we lose to Tom Brady or something, then I mean at least we kind of have an excuse.
No, fuck that. That's a moral victory. Ain't no fucking moral victory in sports. I'd be mad as hell. Fuck Tom Brady.
I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too, but at least we kind of saw it coming. I mean, it's Tom Brady.
Nah. See, that's the difference, man. You can't be caught up in that bullshit. He just another football player on a good team, and you another football player on a good team. Go out there and kick his ass. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. Ain't no, this Tom Brady. Be starstruck by that nigga. Fuck that
nigga. Well, with a team like the Cardinals, I'm expecting us to somehow mess it all up,
All right.
Literally been a fan of this team for like 12, 13 years now, and it's just been nothing but hell. So,
hello? Is my mic better?
Okay, yeah, you should way better now.
Yeah, something was going on with my fucking USB card, I guess. I had to plug it into my controller.
Yep. Here you clear now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how much, matter of fact, I never even asked you that. How much football do you know?
Me? I don't watch football. I keep up with the NBA barely, but mostly sports. It's only just boxing and esports. But I enjoy hearing y'all talk about it.
Yeah, we be on that shit, boy.
I was interested. What the fuck were y'all talking about dating earlier? I came back and I was like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Oh, see, I wasn't around for that. If you clearly didn't hear me talking the whole damn time.
Yeah, because you have no experience on the topic, so I wouldn't expect you to talk.
See, that's why your body wide and your head little, and your neck skinny, little box head motherfucker.
But I don't know. I was just kidding. I was just interested.
Yeah, I heard some of it. I came in towards the end because when I first heard what the fuck they was talking about, I looked down like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they were talking about 80-year-olds still getting on. I was like, wait, what?
Right, see, I ain't hear that because I definitely would have said Illuminati confirmed. Why the fuck are y'all talking about 80-year-old people fucking?
I mean, in one hand, that's a beautiful thing, but this other hand, I'm like, okay.
That's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing because there's not a lot of old
all that skin sagging to the motherfucking floor.
Why are you putting that image in my head? Like I'm talking about a couple together.
No. Yeah. Both of their titties falling to the floor. The man is a woman. It's hell no. That's a beautiful fucking thing. his nutsack fucking slapping the ground and shit because he's so fucking
that.
old.
I'm just saying they're in a loving relationship. I'm talking. You're bringing all types.
No.
Your head's in the gutter.
No, you talking about 280 people fucking.
No,
No,
I'm
fuck
not.
that.
I would say that's a beautiful thing instead of they're still in a loving relationship. No, I didn't say all that.
Hell no.
You're.
Yeah, now you want to switch it up.
I'm
No,
not
that
switching
shit.
anything up. You're
No,
putting words in my mouth.
your ass ridiculous, dude.
Don't make me come back to the gym and have to straighten you out. Like you taking advantage because I can't do anything right now.
What?
What do you mean?
All
What you
right.
heard me? Gonna gain 30 pounds over Thanksgiving. By the way, turkey's overrated. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, it depends on who cook it.
It does depend on who
But
cooks it. Turkey overrated in general. It's too hard to fucking cook. You only cook it on Thanksgiving, and there's some way better meat dishes there than turkey.
hey, that's your choice. I still smash that shit. But anyways,
Yeah, I
when
still
you
eat
come
it.
back, to the gym, I'm gonna I'm gonna bust you up on my mama.
I don't.
I'm gonna bust you up.
I should
So
be. What were you saying?
I'm gonna bust you up. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. I'm gonna
Oh
bust
my!
you up.
I heard you were scared to
Happy
go to
Thanksgiving.
Chicago.
Scared to go to Chicago.
Yeah,
What the fuck are
because
you talking about?
you ain't got to fight, and you didn't want to fight those pros. So my brother said you were scared. He said you want to go to Hammond, where the bums work out.
Fight a dude from Hammond. The dude I'm
Nah,
fighting is from Chicago.
I'm fucking with you. I don't know when I'll be back at the. I mean, I should be back in the gym soon because my job is slowing down. Even though I got promoted and demoted from my job, so but I haven't worked in I didn't work all this week either. But I should be. If anything, I'll be going out of town. Then I should be set so I can come back to the gym. But how things been going over there since I've been gone?
Well, pretty copacetic. Guy will finally listening to me. On top of listening to Coach Steve, so few kids he did spar outside the gym. He bust their ass. Beat the brakes off their ass. The last dude he fought, well, spar with, all he kept giving his ass was, well, dude just kept giving him face, basically. He was like, yeah, hit me in the face, and Dawu just kept hitting his ass in the face. That's what the fuck was going on. Dawu was piecing niggas up in the goddamn boxing ring. Nate did okay. The first dude, second dude was piecing Nate up, and then that dude went against Dawu, and Dawu pieced him up, pieced up the other dude. Then Coach told them, "Don't put that 165-pound dude in there with me because he ain't got no experience." He was like, "No, he good. He gonna do okay. He
That's what they all say.
He a hard hitter." So just watch out because he'll crack you. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. Talking all that shit made me kind of irritated. Like, oh, okay, you gonna crack me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it do be. They be trying to like make it seem like, oh yeah, because it get hit hard, it can handle his own. Like it doesn't matter if you don't got somewhere to put all that power.
Man,
and that's what coach.
By the first round, he was done because I beat the shit out of his body. And I wasn't even hitting him hard. I was slapping him to the body, and he was folding up like a lawn chair by the second round. He damn that shit himself.
Yeah, that's terrible. Coach me always be like, eat before you come. Nah.
Yeah, like even though I still was helping him out, I was talking to him like, watch. I was like, because once he got tired, he couldn't even keep up with me. I stepped to the side. He's still looking straight. I hit him. Then I go somewhere else. He's swinging the other way. I hit him again. Then I'm looking at him. I'm like, dude, stay focused. What the fuck? I'm like, keep your eyes on me. So I'm now moving slower. Then I speed up. I hit him with a jab. He has short ass arms. So I knew the distance. I knew that I can just step back a little bit, lean on the ropes a little bit, and then after he had just completely missed, or he hit my arms or hit my shoulder, and I'm just laughing the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm cracking up laughing and shit. The coaches looking disappointed, but I still tried to help dude out. But yeah, I was piecing him up. But he ain't had no experience though, so it was what it was with that dude.
That's the type of stuff that make you want to quit, to be honest.
Yeah, but he ain't had no experience, and I'm still a professional. Even if I wasn't, but even back when I wasn't professional, I still would have lit his ass up. Like either way, because he ain't had no experience. Back to boxing, I still had 10 fight experience, even though I ain't fought since before that I was like 16. Shit, I was still whooping people in the street. So I still had some type of shit coming back. I'm talking about that dude. That dude fought like he was in the street, just with a boxer stance. But he fought like he was in the street, swinging all them wide punches. And all I had to do is take a small step back or a small step to the side, and he was getting rocked. That's all it was, basically. But that's how I'm gonna do you though, for talking shit.
That's just not gonna work against me.
Okay.
Like you talking about experience, I got experience too. Not as much as you, but like we spar all the time. I already know.
Okay. All I'm gonna do is switch it up on you. Piece you up. Hit you with some new shit. I'm gonna hit you with some new shit and piece you up. You're gonna be like, yeah, I already know what's coming. I'm gonna bop. Next thing you know, you're gonna be shitting on the ground. On my mama, hit you right in your shit.
I don't. We'll have to see.
All right.
You can tape it and post it for all your followers, and you get exposed.
All right, I'm gonna tape it. All right. I'm about to say, and I hope when you come back, I'm smaller than you, because you probably almost 170 pounds right now, ain't you?
Nah, I'm still like 160.
Well, shit, I'm 158 pounds now. I ain't dropped all that weight.
I mean, to be fair, you still smoke. That don't count. It's easy to drop weight when you smoke.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not really. Trust
me. Your metabolism is gonna be higher. Like even I have a high metabolism. Like I don't know what I'm saying now.
Remember when I came back, I was like 200 pounds. That was in July. Now I'm 158.
Yeah, but that was like upper body weight. That wasn't even your stomach.
Hey,
that was like bulk.
That was hell of it too. Shit, I gotta still get down to 150. But just know I'm whooping.
Well, we'll see whenever I get around to coming back.
Coach ain't gonna put you in there with me right away. You already know that.
I know that, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna get back. I don't want to come back in the winter. I'm not gonna even be able to run. I'm not running on the track. I look stupid. Trying to get in shape running on the track. Gotta run outside.
You don't even like running anyway.
No, nobody. First of all, nobody likes running. Okay, you talk to any boxer, you'll never meet somebody who likes doing road work. Like, first off, second off, before I had to take a hiatus, I was running 11 miles. So you act like
11 miles a day.
Three times a day. Coach had me running like 3 times a day.
11 miles.
I mean, 3 times a week. Yeah, my bad. 3 times a week.
11 total miles?
Yeah, I ran twice around the Indiana University. That's like what 5.1 twice around the whole thing. That's like 10.
What? I thought it was like 6 miles.
Yeah, so that's 12. 6 miles the whole thing. That's 12. And I ran that every time we ran. So that's 3 to 4 times a week. Even
you
then.
You still was running out of gas like that?
Yeah, that was more so due to my health. I had to go get my health checked out, and I did find out that I was a bit pre-diabetic and stuff like that recently. So that's one of the reasons I had to take a break, because I wasn't fit. You know this, you fucking bum. But anyway, I wasn't feeling good, so I had to take a break.
I didn't.
But yeah, that's weird.
Fuck, I did.
Yes, you knew I was mentally. I wasn't feeling good, but physically,
was a fucking pre.
Oh,
pre-diabetic. What the fuck?
I just found.
Nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to know that?
I just found out I was pre-diabetic like 2 weeks ago when I went and got my blood work done. But like I knew something like physically wasn't right with me.
Yeah, mentally.
Yeah, mentally I wasn't. But that plays.
How the fuck am I supposed to be like? How the fuck am I supposed to know that your ass is pre-diabetic? Like I supposed to just know your motherfucking history,
about
nigga.
Experience. You're supposed
like,
to know this shit. What do you mean? I can look at you and tell you come from a long
I know
line.
something was up because every time you came to practice, you had a look in your eye like something was fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe because I ain't know.
But when I come back, everything will go back to normal. I'll go back to running the gym. You go back to, you can go back to being a coach.
Line and then after you don't say nothing.
Oh, a long line of drinkers. That's what I was gonna say.
Them same motherfucking 6-7 moves. It ain't gonna make it different.
6-7 moves. First of all, I don't have 6 or 7
shit.
My I have more than 6 or 7 setups. Damn, that is a gross under exaggeration.
I ain't know it.
It changes with you because you always switch up your defensive style because you're fucking dyslexic and don't know what the fuck you want to do in the ring. So every round you switch up. You see, he knows I'm right. That's why he's not talking. Wait, hold on. Let's address the elephant in the room. When are you gonna get some new boxing shoes? You're a whole ass pro, and you're still wearing the shoes you have 10 years.
Hey, Pop. Did you bring me anything? Hey, watch me, Papa. You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim. What do you need, love? Ask anyone. Fine when we're not fending off attacks by wolves, or bears, or giant spiders. Honestly, what were you thinking sending us out here?
Oh god, this man done left. That's crazy. Oh, everybody's gone. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. They wind up leaving. Hell no. Well, at least I made it back to just to say shit. Thank everybody for tuning in to the sports hangout, man. I really appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to TRL, Khalil for coming in. Who trying to climb it? Well, it don't matter. It's because my shit left. It's all good. I'll catch his ass later. Yo, shout out to my uncle, KO Sports Talk, awesome kid, for tuning in. Shit. Everybody. John J. J Mouse earlier. Shit, just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Shit, I appreciate it. All right, now, peace out.
What you wanna, but fam, it don't matter. This is just the introduction. I'm gonna be busting from here on after, so cease with the laughter. If you